I know. I'm sorry. Super. I know.
I believe 1335.
Yeah, you saved that this one, yeah.
Hand me the
Mousy?
mess. Alright, we are.
You're like
You're in the Evan Hawk.
You're like our little Lawrence
Evan,
Arabia,
Evan Hawk
baby.
is the name of the ship that you stole.
Yes, what's on your mind?
Oh, okay.
I gotta get my headphones.
Commandeers.
It's just a desert.
What's that?
What'd you do?
It isn't going so well.
Well, they killed the guy, so.
That's
Yeah.
all I can think of.
Stole.
We did do that.
Hey, we're live. Joe's over here today.
Hello. I don't know where the camera
Yes, I
is,
did.
and if you can see me,
I
my
wanted to
right on
speak
top.
to you about
Oh,
our
the-
mission
oh, blue.
and what
Hey,
lies ahead
getting
for
in my
us.
picture.
It
Yeah, you're
seems
on.
fate
Oh, okay, cool.
or the
Mhm.
force.
Hey, everybody.
We have new technology, unlike last time when you were off
You must
screen.
prepare yourself for
You're
what
on
you face
screen.
now.
Nice.
The confrontation will be difficult for you.
The
You're
new
no
technology
longer-
was
you're
my
no longer
extended
Secret Joe.
USB cable so we can push the camera back.
Nice.
Secret Joe.
Yes.
Secret Joe. Gonna have to make that my Steam name now.
It's true that due to my battle meditation, I was with the Jedi strike team that boarded Revan's ship. We did not kill Revan, however. Our mission was to capture Revan if possible. It was Malak who turned on his own master, firing upon Revan's ship while we were still on board it. It was his desire to kill us and his master both.
Nope, go back to sleep.
Thankfully, we narrowly escaped the vessel as it exploded. True, I suppose. And yet the outcome of that battle was unexpected. To all of us. Revan's end was unforeseen. As I said, we were there to capture Revan alive. The Jedi do not believe in killing their prisoners. No one deserves execution, no matter what their crimes. Remember that Revan and Malak were once great Jedi, heroes in every sense of the word. They demonstrate the danger of the dark side to us all. I'm sorry, we really shouldn't speak of this anymore. The memory of my confrontation with Revan is painful. Let's return to the mission.
That's Bastila.
Okay,
That's
Bastila.
Karth on the left.
How can I help?
More
Yes, I suppose I
value.
can understand your curiosity, given the bond that connects us. Very
Okay.
well. I'll tell you
I
a
will
bit about
be.
myself.
At some point.
I
I
joined
was found to be
Jedi.
strong with the Force at a young age, as most Padawans are. As a girl, I was given to the Order to be trained. When I joined the Order, I left my family on Talravan, as all Padawans do. My family is still there, the last that I heard.
No,
I've had the
No.
That's a mission.
them. Discouraged.
she's blue.
Relationships with family members are far
Can't
more
miss her.
powerful than emotions. Such extremes are to be avoided. Anger and hate are the worst, but even love can lead to folly.
Oh boy. Foreshadowing.
Emotional entanglements can be dangerous. They can impair rational thought. They can lead to outbursts of uncontrolled emotion. A Jedi must be above such things.
So, we've all seen the Baby Yoda memes, right?
Oh man, that
seen
thing
the
is
one.
great. I love Baby Yoda so much.
So, I mean, we've discussed this. This poses a question. Does Yoda fuck?
Yes, I believe. Maybe not
No.
Yoda. His
himself,
species definitely reproduce Alex.
I don't know. I
But
think
what
it might
if
be.
this is Yoda's-
Wait, it totally
is it
could be an
Yoda's baby,
asexual.
is the question.
If then it was clearly
Wait.
Yaddle.
Wait,
It would have had to be Yaddle.
It had to be Yaddle.
Wait.
Episode 1.
but what if they're like that jellyfish that reverts back to being a baby right before it's about to die?
But
Well, we know it didn't do
Yeah.
that because Yoda just faded away.
Also, this baby is 50 years old.
This isn't that Brad Pitt movie that I can't think of
Not
the
just
name
that.
of.
Wait, that 50. But they never said what planet's years span it is.
Fuck you. Like, yeah, I'm assuming they're
Are you
using it
fucking
was-
kidding me?
Yeah, I know. It's just like
I'm serious.
50.
Jesus Christ.
Welcome to Monday night,
Because
Joe.
now we have to think about.
Now wait a minute. You make a ridiculous fucking point that has no basis whatsoever on anything we're fucking playing. I legitimately throw out a science fiction problem, and you say fuck you?
No, fuck you to the question, not fuck
Fuck
you to you.
you, sir.
No, it's more just like they have to have a standardized calendar. There must be a standardized calendar that everyone.
You're gonna
Yeah,
tell me that
there is a
every
standardized
planet. I'll bet you there's. It's like Zulu time.
No. It's all based on the Battle of Yavin. It's either before the Battle of Yavin years or after the Battle of Yavin years. So this game, for instance, is about 3,000 BBY, and that takes place about 10 BBY, I think.
Okay, I'm gonna put this
Or
out there.
10 ABY. Sorry.
I have lived with you long enough to know that we go by the Pope's calendar, just in general, the year of our Lord.
The child is
But
too young to understand the sacrifices.
if
that
it
must be made.
suited you,
It's better if they have
you
no
would
contact
fucking
with their
tell
family
me
once they're removed.
that it's
Once
the
they're
year of the
older, they'll
fucking
realize
Chinese
wisdom
New
is
Year,
the
whatever the fuck
Jedi
year that
know
is,
what is needed
because
to
it would
get
suit
inside
your
the
needs,
know.
and I wouldn't be able to refute it because the Chinese calendar says it's this.
Technically correct.
There you go. So you're gonna tell me that there aren't sleazy assholes who would be like, well, I know we go by this calendar, but because of my religion, I go by this
Even a
calendar.
Jedi cannot always
Fortunately,
control
for the
the
sake of
evil.
all of
We
us,
must do our best
there
to
is
guard
one
against
calendar in
it.
Star Wars.
Right.
That's fine. I'm just saying my question was not
I do
wrong.
not wish to discuss
Correct.
this anymore.
I
would rather
agree.
return
Your
to-
And
question
thank you,
wasn't
Joe,
wrong.
because I have lived with him fucking long enough. Believe me.
What
Well,
did I do?
Yeah, I don't know. Why do you
Don't
say
bring
that, you
nothing.
Joe?
Don't
no, it
bring
was the
in
nod.
Joe.
It was the nod because it was
Another?
legit. Because with you, jokes.
Yeah.
Joe looks so scared. There was no. I'm serious. I have lived with you long enough to know that if there is a loophole, it will be exploited.
We're back to the whole. My sister could put up a fight. It's just this whole thing again.
Well, I don't know.
It's a cycle
Apparently,
that
this was
repeats.
also an idiot savant. So what do I fucking know?
Apparently. Not enough about
Hey, look,
Disney.
it's Alvar.
Oh no! I
Uh-oh.
did that.
Oh.
That was me.
What's wrong with the supplies? Someone's been in emergency food. Check the food stores next time you're in the cargo hold.
You know what that
Check the
sounds
food
like?
stores.
That sounds like a side quest.
It does. Hey, buddy, beep boop
Wow.
bop.
Anyway, now that that's out of the way, the rest of the day could be nice and peaceful.
That's a really
Ideally.
shitty arc.
Jackie.
I love Matt. Matt.
Come on, Jackie.
You pulled a George Costanza right
Yeah.
there.
Okay.
Yeah. In 6 games.
Oh, by the way, before I get any shit, I'm just gonna state for the record that I have seen 2 Star Wars movies and the Clone Wars 2D animated series, and that's it. So
Maybe you
I'm
should
probably
say
gonna
which-
ask some stupid questions.
But you know what?
Bear with me.
But I like that because at least then we'll be able to talk more about, because we just assume everybody knows Star Wars.
That's
So
true.
we don't really talk about Star Wars much, but now we'll actually get to talk about Star Wars.
Yeah. Usually the only Star Wars we talk about is shitting on The Last Jedi.
Well, you shit on The Last Jedi.
I also show him.
You do shit on The Last Jedi. I shit on it a little bit, but I like parts of it. I enjoyed a handful of moments.
It needs work.
It needs a lot of work, but I enjoyed a handful of moments.
So aren't like all the actors for the newest one like trashing the shit out of the movie right now?
Mark Hamill.
Yeah, Mark Hamill did.
Mark Hamill
That was
wasn't
it.
happy with how it was
And
written,
Lucas
though.
too, isn't he? He said it was like
He lost any right to say shit about anything Star Wars related a
Yeah,
long time
Lucas,
ago.
fortunately, he said he gave him the scripts, they didn't use it, and he said it's not what he would have done. And to be fair, he has been kind of quiet about it.
I have to say though.
I'm thinking contractually he's been told to shut his
I'm
fucking
sure. I'm sure Disney said that when they buy it, you're not allowed to say boo on anything.
Shut your fucking face, George.
Basically.
That's,
Mickey Mouse came
Walt,
in and was just
Walt
like,
crawled out of
"Oh,
his
shut the
grave.
fuck up, asshole."
Yeah. I was like, Walt crawled out of his grave to be like, shut your face, George.
I need that money.
he can't crawl. He's
Oh,
just
please.
a
Sweet,
now.
sweet
Walt
Star
doesn't
Wars
give a shit
money.
about money. Oh my god, we were watching that Imagineering thing on Disney Plus, and one of my favorite lines in it was he was asking these people to do this really expensive project, and she was like, it's a small world. She had to make costumes for every doll in It's a Small World, and she was like, Walt, how much money do you want me to spend on each outfit? And he goes, I just want you to make beautiful clothes that you think anyone, girl who's a 2-year-old to a 90-year-old woman would want to wear these dresses. You just make whatever you need to. She goes, you don't have to worry about money. I have people in that building over there who find out where to get it. And that just kind of like blew my mind. So I was like, holy shit. Like Walt Disney legitimately doesn't have to give a fuck about money because he's got a whole team of people who are just like, gimme.
Did you say? Wow.
Yeah, so that's
What's the wow?
I forgot you haven't seen that.
Yes. That's Juhani.
That's true.
Which one was Juhani?
Chobani.
She's the one who was the. She's the one who thought she killed your master.
Oh, okay.
It's
Yeah.
shit yogurt.
Yeah, not shit yogurt. Shit.
It's shit.
No, that's activity.
Yes, exactly.
Activity
Is
is the shit
Chobani
yogurt.
also shit yogurt?
No, that's the Greek
No,
yogurt.
that's the Greek yogurt.
Okay.
Chobani is the one that tastes like shit. Activia makes you shit.
Got it.
Yeah, that's the...
12 grams of protein.
And Jamie Lee Curtis loves it.
I knew that I would
No, that's
try
activity.
to become a
That's
giant.
right.
Also
To
activity.
lift
I gotta
myself
tell
up.
you,
Because Jamie Lee Curtis
I really
is
don't
hard.
like Greek yogurt. I don't know what it is about Greek yogurt. I'm just not a
Gotta
fan.
put stuff in it.
Yeah,
Maple
As
syrup.
soon as I was able,
Ugh.
I left my work.
I would have thought the maple syrup would have gotten Jackie.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, I normally would put maple syrup on anything and be happy with it, but
Before
You
activity.
put it in there, you mix it.
You did
it's real good.
Halloween?
Telling you.
No, I'm just
I'll
saying.
have to try
Oh
it.
no, I was talking more along the lines like.
I'll try it.
she
I'll
was
give
in
it.
trouble
I'll give it
with,
a
like,
try.
pellets.
I'll trust you.
Also raspberries.
Well, raspberries makes everything taste better. You can put raspberries
I
on
like
just about anything.
Halloween's
The only thing I
also
don't
an
like with
acceptable
raspberries is
answer.
chocolate. I don't like chocolate
Rabbit
with
poops
fruit,
and
but
Halloween.
Trading places.
but besides that,
Trading Places, I thought she did a season Freaky Friday.
what?
What? She did Freaky Friday too. Trading Places, 1984.
Who
Classic
are you
movie.
talking about? Jamie Lee Curtis?
Jamie Lee Curtis.
She was a
Which one's Jamie Lee
prostitute
Curtis?
in Trading Places.
Oh my God!
Did you see Halloween?
And she was in True Lies.
No.
Did you see
And
Freaky
she
Friday?
oh man, she's
starring-
great in True Lies. God, I love that movie.
Wait, was
so
that the one
much.
with
Have you
the,
seen True Lies?
the little,
Yeah, the redhead. The one who went nuts.
Oh no,
Lindsay
I'm
Lohan.
thinking of Parent Trap.
That's the same person, but different
Lindsay
movie.
Lohan, yeah.
Okay.
Have
True
you ever seen
Lies?
True Lies?
Oh man, True Lies is another one of my all-time favorite movies, and it's got
You
Arnold
played with
Schwarzenegger in it, and it's just
Mission.
it's
Oh, I forgot.
amazing.
Okay.
It's amazing.
Yeah, it's the last great Cameron film.
Oh yeah, but he didn't write that one either.
James
James
Cameron.
Cameron.
But he didn't write that one either.
Aliens. He did Aliens. Yes, but he directed it.
He
That's
did.
important.
God.
The Abyss.
Your code name. You will meet your contact. His code name is Boris. Your code name is Natasha. No, Doris.
That movie gets so ridiculous at the end.
I love it. I love the part where the gun spins down the stairs and he looks at her like she just totally went badass and killed all these bad guys, and she's like, yeah.
Hey, I kicked the crap out of her.
So, Joe's probably got no clue what's going on here. This game is called Pazak. It's kind of like blackjack, where you have to
Or
get
Gwent.
closest to 20, in this case, as opposed to 21. You keep flipping cards on top of your deck that are numbered between 1 and 10. And you also have a set of side cards that are numbered between 1 and 6, and they could be positive or negative, and some are positive and negative, and you can choose if you want to play positive or negative. Basically, your goal is to win 3 hands that way. Obviously, you can tie, you can continue on. You can also hold at any point. So if you get to like 19, you say, I don't have a 1, and I don't think the next card is going to be a 1, I'm going to hold.
I don't have
and
one
hopefully
handy
the other
right
person
now.
busts.
Besides,
That's it. Very simple.
Okay, I just got a whole bunch of
Hey there.
security spikes from her.
I've been thinking about Lena.
I think I can skip all of this because we
Just blue.
Yeah, that's mission.
Oh, she also hates her brother's ex-girlfriend.
right. Her brother is Griff.
Griff.
And,
She thinks that
she
she
was
is
like,
a
"Oh, yeah,
bitch whore."
She's a big old slut that like stole him away and took all his money. And then
Right.
we ran into her and she was like, nah, like I asked him like, can your sister come with us? And he was like, no, basically fuck her, let's get out of here.
Yeah.
And she was like, he would never do that. And she was like, I don't know, he was kind of a shithead. He would definitely do that. So now we have to go like find him.
Yeah, what
Another
do you
idiot savant sibling.
Hey, don't
Sorry.
worry.
I can't get over
Wait,
that
that's
one. I can't believe you fucking said
I
that.
can't believe you said it on
I
there.
can't believe you
I
said that.
can believe it.
I'm sure you can. You said it.
I think everybody's blasters are all.
Yeah, we do not really have anything else to do here except
Okay.
lightsaber parts at this point.
I mean, I gotta find this little pitter patter.
What?
Let's get at her.
Pitter patter. Direction of the cargo hold.
Maybe you should go there.
That's where the supplies were, right?
Yeah.
Kipuna.
Oh no! A thief.
Salima wanga kunbikin. Mucho shakapaka.
That's the line. See that line? You're gonna hear that a lot now.
Mucho shakapaka.
Mooga shaka paka.
It sounds like similes.
Yes. Yes.
Her name is Sasha.
Yeah.
Sasha
Mucho
Paka.
shakapaka.
Mooga shaka paka.
Is the name Lure Arc
Any non-English language, they've only got a few different tracks for like the lines. So you'll see the subtitles and they'll say something, but they'll keep reusing the audio tracks, so you'll be hearing some of them over and over again.
Oh, did you tell him the name of your guy?
Mucho
I'm
shakapaka.
Doug Funny.
No, Joe. Did you not see Doug?
You watched the cartoon
Growing
Doug when you were a
up?
kid?
Mucho shakapaka.
What happened
Was
in
your
your
childhood?
childhood?
Played outside.
Non tontek.
So did I. So did I, sir. I watched all this shit, and I was a competitive gymnast 20 hours a week.
Selima wanga kunbikin.
That's not outside. That's the gym.
Oh no, they forced us outside. I'm not kidding. I had to run when I was 7 years old. I had to run 3 miles in the frickin' 90-degree heat in a leotard that was made of like polyester and shit. It was horrible.
There it is.
Dong abuk shami no nok. Dong abuk shami no nok. Dong ki ba non tontek. Dong ki ba non tontek.
I like how what she's saying does not match the jibber jabber that's on the
Yeah.
top.
Dong abuk.
I like how the voice actor or actress, I don't know if they
Dong
like,
ki
designate
ba non tontek.
gender for their profession.
They do,
Selima
but it
wanga
doesn't matter.
Yeah. I like how the
Dong
voice
ki
actress
ba non tontek.
sounds like she's saying everything as though she's confused.
Dong
She
abuk
is.
shami
Yeah.
no
Because
nok.
she
It's like she's like squinting at the page and going like syllable by syllable.
They gave her the page 2 minutes before she walked in the
Exactly.
booth.
Yeah. Yeah. Like this is her test.
Oh god.
And they're like, all right, well, thanks. We'll get back to you.
That is the worst.
Bona na
We'll put this in your demo. What?
Mucho shakapaka.
I'm not
Part-
kidding.
part
I
of you-
feel like Similes put that into their game just
yeah.
because.
Dong abuk.
That's what I would do if I were
shami
if I were a developer. I would have like in the fine
Mucho
print
shakapaka.
for my voice
Selima
acting
wanga kunbikin.
people that I could like use their shit, and then I would just have them
Kipona.
like do test
Bona na
lines.
kichu.
You don't have to have that in the contract. You can automatically do that.
No way. I
Kipona.
can like you mean
Bona
I
Most
can
of the
Chu.
time, whatever,
I can just
whatever.
steal from these people.
If they've
Don't
recorded
keep
for
a
your
non-
product
don't
or your, because I worked in a studio,
Dong ki
unless
ba
they
non
specifically
tontek.
requested in a contract,
Fucking
it is
guy.
not their property. Their voice is not their own property.
Dang.
It's
Kipona.
horrible.
Bona na kichu.
That's terrifying.
However, most of the most successful
Kipona.
voice
Bona na
actors
kichu.
know that shit, so they take care of it. But people starting out
Kipona.
get
Bona-
shafted.
Mm-hmm.
Dong abuk shami no
I used to
nok.
hate that because we had to do demo reels for voice
Mucho
actors
shakapaka.
in the studio. We had to put them together,
Selima
and I mean
wanga-
these people were so talented.
Mm-hmm.
Dong
And every time my boss would just be like, "Yeah, you can send that one to these people, and they'll see if they can do it." I was like, "Can we really do that?" He's like,
Dong
"It's
ki
ours."
ba no-
It was horrible.
Dong ki. Kipona. Bona na ki. Mucho shakapaka.
We'll take you. Guess I'm gonna lose up. Why are you hiding on the ship? Sasha no es one. Please
Selima wanga kunbikin.
came to the ship before you were very scared. Why?
Kipona. Bona na kichu.
The Mandalorians.
Dong ki ba non tontek.
Okay, so this is gonna leave. The Evan Hawk's not
Dong
your home.
abuk shami no nok.
Chris Doug me the hotspot. Evan Hawk's not your home, Sasha. Not your first home, anyway. This is not your home. Why are you scared of the Mandalorians? You sleep here on the ship. You have to go now. Yuba Palki Navis Sasha.
Kipona.
Why are you
Bona na
scared of them?
kichu.
Because they're bad and they hurt you.
Selima wanga kunbikin.
Okay. You
Mucho
didn't like the
shakapaka.
home. This is now your home.
Dong
Sleep
abuk
here.
shami no nok.
Blah, 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 blah.
Alex, you gotta help her pick 2 of her traits.
What?
What?
Playing The Sims. 'Cause I just
Don't
keep hearing it
ask.
over and over again.
We start with
That's
this.
all I hear.
Dong ki ba non tontek.
Dantooine, we live said. There's someone who'll take you. Maybe someone at Dantooine remembers you. Okay, so we take her ass back to Dantooine.
Mucho
Yeah.
shakapaka.
No, it's all you need from her. You solved it.
Which one's Dantooine?
Mucho.
Yeah.
That's the planet where the Jedi are, where you got where you had your Jedi training.
Okay.
Back to Dantooine.
It's the only
we
planet
go.
we were at before this that's not Tyrus.
Should I go to Dantooine now or later?
You can go later.
Okay. Go to Shakapaka.
Do you want to get off the ship?
Yes.
Turn right. Go straight. Straight.
So I want Bastila because she's a Jedi. And I want Juhani because she's a Jedi.
That's right. You've quickly learned how to play this game, Alex.
My follow-up would probably be Mission because she can snipe people. Yes, that's the team I want.
Welcome to
sticking to it.
Anchorhead, potential customer. Zerka Corporation stands ready to serve. After some formalities, of course. First, your ship is not on our list of planned arrivals for today. There is a docking fee of 100
That
credits
voice does not
because of
match
this.
that.
That would be unfortunate. Zerka Corporation
Look at
can't
that.
afford
That voice
to
does not match
extend
that face.
credit. Everyone pays. That's the rule.
That voice would fit better with your face. Doug Funny.
I assure you that the fee is non-negotiable. We have a very thin margin of profit on this world.
Do I want to force persuade?
Yeah, I think you don't. I think that's dark side points.
I think I'm just going to persuade.
That does make sense.
I knew that was.
I suppose I could let it go this time. We need the business. This will cover any future landings as well. It's like a registration, so we can serve you better when you return. Now, as a customs officer, I can provide information on services. Is this visit business or pleasure?
Bit of both. Business is pleasure. Never work a day in your life.
I'm done with you. Stay out of my business or else.
No.
No, let's get...
There is
Talk
not
about
much
Tatooine.
to tell. It's a very old planet, well past its prime.
Are you going
Zerka Corporation is the
good or
only
evil?
company with any interest.
We're going
in
good.
it. It's not a very
We've been told we
pretty
have to be
world.
good.
But there
The
is
story's much better.
opportunity here if you
The
know
story's
where
better
to
good,
look.
but I kind of want to just start slicing people in half.
Yep. Spicy.
I
If you
can't
want, we can
really
play
get
Soul
into
Calibur
that.
later and you can
It
slice
hasn't
everybody
been
in
a very
half.
smooth operation. I shouldn't get into it.
Come now, friend. Oh,
I'm sorry. It's not really a big secret, but my superiors don't like people talking about it.
Oh no.
Very.
And that, what, it's
There
not
are
there
things
to
that
yell at
might
Drew for
worship
not having
in
the
a
quote
loose
up?
world.
No, mine. I didn't turn mine off, but I disabled it anyway because it was very bad at detecting it. Because Twitch is very bad at telling me which bots or what other people are in the room, and it kind of like tries to coalesce them into shorter updates. And sometimes it forgets to send the update, and so I disabled it because the thing was in the room and it was like saying it.
All the time, yeah.
They're vicious.
You should message
Attack
Drew.
outsiders on sight.
I forgot this was last
More
time.
animal than anything,
There's still
really.
three more.
Maybe they know the history of
Hold on, it's where you
Dantooine.
are.
Maybe they don't.
That's okay.
Impossible to tell.
Jackie, when the bot's not up, and Sarah starts
Not
getting quotes, he just
personally,
writes it
but
and
they've
tells Drew to
given
add it for
Zerka
later. More work
Corporation
for him.
a rough time. It's hard enough
Poor Drew.
mining this rock
Sort
without
of.
suffering random attacks. I think the company has even
I'm
put
sure
a bounty
Sarah
on
already
them,
has a gold
but I'm
mine
sure not
from
going
the
to
last
try
half
that.
hour.
I don't even know if he's on. There's a number one up there.
And he'll go back and watch.
Yeah.
Sarah's
Not
spoken.
him.
That's true.
Where should a person look for tell me
I-
about your operations here and I'll force persuade you.
I can tell you
You
more.
should
I
tell him
guess
that.
It's
Just
not a
be
big
like,
secret
"Tell
or
me about your
anything.
Force persuade.
I'll
just
force
usually
persuade you.
Gives you dark
You
side.
see,
You don't have to
Zerka
feel guilty
Corporation
about
has
it.
taken their
Information
claim
out
to
of
this
that?
planet
Is it
based
Obi-Wan
on some
dark?
very promising geological surveys.
Doesn't Qui-Gon Jinn use it a lot?
Unfortunately,
Yes,
that
they all do.
information was
Yeah, so that's a white side power, isn't it?
These are not the droids you're looking for.
It's mixed, but it depends on what you're trying to do with it.
Like when you're trying to tell a drug addict he doesn't want to sell you death sticks.
Well, all I can say is that there's Force Persuade and
Not
there's Force
totally
Choke. And two
barren.
very
There were a few good years.
There's also Force Lightning, which only
And
Siths
limited
do.
operations are still in place. but
Yeah.
Well,
war
apparently
is
only Siths do it because
has
it's like mean.
peculiar properties.
But it seems like it's a useful trait
Yeah,
to
but what
have.
about force throw rocks at people? That seems mean. The light side people do it all the fucking time.
Unless
Yeah. Also, what if I just want to charge like my spaceship? I need a little lightning.
Yeah, you should be able.
that's
to
what
use,
I mean. Like it would be so
It's
useful.
a force utility.
I feel like
It's
that's
all about how you use it. You know.
that should be a
Zerka
gray
Corporation
area.
has really tried
Just
to
saying.
hide this,
Well, we
but
don't do
it
gray
just
Jedi
seems
first,
that
Oh, that's
Tatooine
correct. Well, there's the
is
Jedi don't
unfit
believe in
for
gray areas. That's the point.
manufacturing. I would imagine
Jedi
that
are
this
like-
outpost will eventually be abandoned.
I don't know if
You're
you
like a
played
black
Mortal
and white
Kombat. Have you
cookie.
played Mortal Kombat?
I know what a paladin is.
Of course.
Well,
this
yes.
lot
I'm glad you know that. Do you know what? Have
To
you
the
ever played
cookie
Mortal
lane.
Kombat?
or some other company.
Alright, it's gonna be tougher to explain. In Mortal Kombat, there's different worlds in the Nexus. And one of the worlds is a world of order, which is legitimately just basically lawful good.
Casual
But to the
traveler.
point of,
There
It's also
are
the plane of order.
fearsome native
there you go.
species
But
that
it's like,
provide
but it's to the
exciting
point of
hunting.
absurdity. Like,
There are also
like everybody
military
must follow the law
wastes
or
that
it's
serve
death,
as
basically.
fine soup tracks.
And then at the
Yeah.
other end of the
Business
spectrum, there's a whole world of chaos, which is, you know, chaotic evil, and everybody can do whatever the fuck they want. And that's
Depends
not
on
really the
what
Sith, they're more
level
like
of
lawful
risk
evil.
you want to take.
But it's still like
While you're at the
total
office,
opposites
ask for
of
a hunting
the lawful
license so you
spectrum.
can sell trophies to Faza in his lodge. I suppose you could also take up swoop racing. I can't say I know which of the
Okay.
Why are you here again?
We're looking for
That's not
the
much
star
info.
map that we found on Dantooine had this as one of the planets listed, and we believe that we want to find another star
Digger?
map here that
I've
will
heard
lead
of
us
ruins
to.
being found now
Star
and then, but they've
Where are we?
always been
We're at
stripped by
Dantooine.
sand
Okay.
people soon after. You're
Okay.
not going to get
I get
anywhere
confused
with
between the two.
them.
It's fine.
You could always ask a Jawa. It's hard to
at
tell
least we're not
what
on
they know.
Dantooine. That's also a real planet. Is this?
It's also from episode 4 though. Like,
I
Leia
have,
says
ne-
it in
I
there.
have never heard of. I honestly, I
That's
guess
not
I.
where we
It's,
are right now?
I guess I just
No,
don't
we're on
remember
Tatooine.
them talking about it. But I'm just like honestly, I thought that was a cop out.
No,
Yeah.
it's a Lucas cop out.
Yeah, it
Oh.
was a cop out in the first.
It's
movie.
right up there with unobtainium.
No, it's not that bad.
It's really not that
It's-
bad.
No,
That's
that
nowhere-
was bad.
That was so bad.
That was
I
There's
feel
the
like
Avatar
I feel
joke.
like he was on set and he was like, "We gotta come up with a name for this
No.
planet."
No.
What about
No, the James
Dan-
Cameron.
No.
Dan-
Oh, the big,
Yeah. Okay. What do you got?
Dan-
Dantooine?
Dantooine? Cool.
Cool.
Whereas in
Dan,
Avatar
we
it
just named the
was.
planet after you.
I don't know what to call this thing, and this. You know, we'll just call it unobtainium for now, and change it later on before production. Just keep it going. Just keep
Oops.
going. And then it got on the set, and they were just like, "We never named it." I actually
You can
kind of
talk
like
to the shop
unobtainium
guy
now.
anyway.
I always just wanted to collect. Docking bay mechanic. What do you
Circuit
got,
Corporation keeps me working.
No, I love this guy.
buddy? What's it, the shipment's been delivered to your ship as requested. What shipment was that again? Let me see. Docking bay 32, grade 42B7. Gizka. Manifest the order. Create a Gizka to be delivered to Docking bay 32. All you need is a thumbprint for the. Where'd the data pad go? This place fucking sucks. My rate to Gizka or yours. No loader says the crate split open once you put it on your hold. Some other crate might have gotten loose. That happens, I'm afraid. We don't accept liability. We certainly couldn't take your cargo back. Enjoy. Goodbye. You just released a bunch of fucking rodents on my ship?
Alex, my God.
God damn it. God damn it. What is this? A pouch? Can I just like steal his shit here?
Yeah, that's not. There's no penalty for taking items out of stuff.
And he's literally a shopkeeper.
I know.
And these are his things.
I'm
like,
just
oh,
saying.
Put these in my pocket. Oh god, he's horrifying. Oh, he's one of these things.
He's one of those like two
The
creature
4
things.
ears.
He's like, watch out.
I don't understand. How does that exist?
Okay, I got a couple questions for you guys.
God.
What's the guy that's not Data?
You know what alien I would like to see
The guy
again?
that's not Data that I always get confused with.
Jordy LaForge.
Yeah, that's all your guy looks like.
Because he's blind?
Oh, because he's blind, he has a visor, and he's black.
Right, my eye visor.
I thought you meant the alien!
No, not the alien. That doesn't look like Jordy LaForge.
I know, I was confused! I was like, that makes no sense, Joe!
You're fine, bud. You know what alien I would like to see
gotcha.
again? Baby Yoda. Because I swear to God, I'm not lying. I could stare at that thing all day.
It looks too CG.
Should they
The
sorry,
baby
I said
Yoda?
it. Yes.
It's a puppet.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Was it in an interview? Did they actually talk about it?
I can see it's CGI. Jack.
No, it wasn't. I'm gonna look it up now. I'm
Okay.
pretty sure it's a puppet.
Did they confirm it was Yoda, or are they just...
No, there's no confirmation. I'm just calling it Baby Yoda.
Everyone's
But
calling
it's
it
so
Baby Yoda.
flippin' cute. It's like an Eevee.
Okay, Eevee's a Pokemon.
And Alex is giving me
Oh, I
shit.
wasn't sure. Yeah.
Alex is giving me shit.
I played Pokemon Blue.
Okay.
Okay, good. That's you're good. You're good.
Alex is giving me shit because last night, as we're watching it, I mean, I had other thoughts. I swear to God, I did. I had other thoughts about the episode.
Hey, man,
the
Max,
second
how's it going?
episode. But I just kept saying over and over again,
Now, wait a second.
it's so cute! And then at some point I was like, I could stare at this thing forever. It's so cute.
We do want to limit the conversations about the Mandalorian until the whole
That's
thing
all I
is
got.
over.
I didn't say anything else. Leave me
My
alone.
day has been good, and I will provide you no additional details on what has happened in my day. It's been okay.
Yeah, is your day been good? Cool.
Alright. What do you got for sale? Life support packs. 30 vitality and a wisdom modifier. Is there anything specifically I need to get from this guy?
Hang on, I'm finding the answer.
Okay.
Speaking of puppets, I started to watch the Dark Crystal series, and I got about.
I haven't seen the
halfway
Dark
through.
Crystal
Is that
series,
good?
it's good.
Is it good?
I got about halfway through an episode and then stopped.
No, because see, I haven't seen the movie, and I wasn't sure if
The movie was good.
Oh, I want to see it. I
Yeah.
just wasn't sure if it was worth it to watch the movie and then the show, or if it's just worth it to just dedicate my time to the movie.
If the show definitely takes place after the movie. I would watch the movie before I watch the series.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm buying those breath masks in case we have to go through like a poison area.
Is that Abby?
I also like it when we play 4-player games. Unfortunately, this is not a 4-player game. But I think on Tuesday we're going to be hopping back into the 4-player.
That definitely
We
Dark
We
Side
never
points.
get to play 4-player games on Mondays.
It is adventure
It's
game
a
night,
case of the
Jackie.
Mondays.
I'll get the dark
We
side
can always
points.
play
I'm
D&D.
having a really hard
adventure.
time tonight, aren't
No,
I?
that's the- What did you say?
I'm sorry. I'm just
Or
like
Gauntlet
sucking
Dark
the life
Legacy.
out of everything.
I know, Jackie. What the
So,
hell?
funny thing, Gauntlet Dark, on our YouTube channel, Gauntlet Dark Legacy is, I think, the video with the most views. And it was literally just like a one-off that Drew and Andrew did.
Here you go, Matt.
Oh,
Like
I'll wait till
5
he's done.
years ago.
I fucking love
So
that.
we've been talking for a while about doing Dark Legacy again.
Okay,
Totally
shush.
should, man.
In
You really
case,
should. I love
shush,
it.
shush, shush.
Red Warrior.
Here you go. In case your deep-seated cynicism is crying, I could never love a CGI creature. Fear not. The Mandalorian co-star, spoiler I'm not allowed to talk about, is in fact a heartbreakingly beautiful puppet. Ha!
Shit-looking puppet, then.
What's the
That thing is the cutest thing that ever walked this earth, and you take it back, and I have 2 kids!
Jackie.
There's one
Yeah,
right
so
there.
you're making him cry now, Jackie.
Because look at him, look how cute he is. It's like, this is what, like,
By the way,
if that thing was a human, it would look like this.
You don't want to kill it.
Puppies are apparently not as cute.
What? Oh, puppies are adorable. Are you kidding? But I gotta
Especially
tell
if they're
you,
behind the-
Alex and I had some cute kids, and it sucks because everybody's spoiling the crap out of our kids and turning them into brats.
I'm gonna play a game with this guy. Peekaboo. What fun.
Okay.
Pick it up. Come here, little bubber. Here goes from my grass. Pops back down on the floor.
Yeah, I'm trying to like
I'm gonna
nip
pet
it
it
in the
again.
bud, but it's so hard to do when everybody's just like, yeah, here, have more Cheerios. Yeah, here, you want a Chip and Dale thing? You want here? I've got you this other thing from Disney World. Like she freaking needs more crap. Hi.
Yeah, you can't solve this right now, Alex.
Why are you awake?
I
You're
could
supposed to be
kill
asleep.
them all.
I mean, you could.
It wouldn't be dark side points because they're just animals.
That's not how that works.
That's not
Okay.
fair.
That's not how any of this
You're not
works.
supposed to smile at me while I talk
No,
Hi,
about
Customs
you.
Officer. Oh, I don't really want to talk to you. Goodbye.
You're not supposed to smile
I
at
just
me
wanna
while
get
I
stuck
talk
in your
mean about
geometry.
you. This is terrible. You stop it. Stop smiling.
Well, he's not going to be
Stop
asking for stuff
smiling.
anytime soon, but
What?
but Abby's already asked.
Oh my god. Yeah, Abby is asking for all kinds of ridiculous
I still haven't
things.
heard a final figure on how many people died on Terrace.
Jesus Christ.
What?
I guess
The
yeah,
Republic
Tyrus did
is
get
too
glassed.
complacent.
Yeah. Oh yeah, when you get off Tyrus as you're fleeing in the Ebon Hawk, the Sith just fucking bombarded the city with basically dropped into ruins. They were looking for Bastilin.
Please, will you
So
help
they
me?
just blew up an entire planet.
Yep.
Yeah.
They're the Sith. They're baddies.
So
But they're not real. Well, I guess.
Tyrus does not come back in this game or the next, but it
What
does
do you
return in the
mean?
MMO, and they're trying to rebuild the planet. One of the worlds there.
Yeah, I love how we're talking about kids and the game's talking about death.
It sounds like it would be good.
Yes, there
and
were a lot of
the
dead
old public.
kids on Terrace, my goodness.
Oh my god. Look,
What do you
it's
need?
not
I'm
like
Doug
Star Wars
Funny.
has Star Wars has
my
not
God.
shied away from child death.
I don't have
I
anywhere
killed
else to
them.
turn.
The
Women.
women
Down and out on Tatooine.
and the
the
children.
My husband was a hunter.
What is up with your
Killed
mouth,
out in the
lady?
dunes.
Oh,
This raid
shit.
plate is all I have. Please, will you buy it? I don't need a handout. I
He's
just can't sell it to father.
killed younglings.
Younglings?
Oh, I'm so sorry. Did that hurt you? I'm sorry.
Yes, it hurt a lot,
For
actually.
real? It's just your leg.
You dug into me.
Oh my god.
See, okay, so then you and Joe will get along. Joe has only seen two.
Yeah, but I'm
two
guessing
Star
Mad
Wars
Max has
films.
seen episode 4 and 5.
Yeah, which Star Wars movies have you seen? You guys can bond over your lack of Star Wars knowledge. What's a
It's the
raid
bone
plate?
plate from the head of the desert raid. My husband was so proud when he found it. He had just started hunting. He said he felt sure the next hunt would bring in more, so we waited to sell this
Seen
one.
none, but you've played the
Then
Lego
he
game.
never came back.
The Lego game, actually, from what I hear, did a pretty good job of recapping.
I've heard a
of the
lot
series.
of good things about the Lego series games.
I played a bit of the Batman one, the second Batman one,
Mm-hmm.
and it was fun as shit.
Yep, I played through the entirety of the Lord of the Rings Lego series, and it was pretty spot on. It was nice.
Yeah?
Yeah. With the film,
Will you buy it?
Of course.
they did
I
not
can't sell
do
it myself.
the entirety
They're
of
worth more than
the book
500
series.
credits.
You gotta go back to sleep, little guy. No, don't you
I
dare
even
take
played
it
like a
You
bit of the
will?
Avengers one, and
thank you
playing as
so
Lego
much.
Hulk.
Please, I
It's
know
worth
it's
the
worth
game.
at least
I was gonna say, that sounds like fun.
It was a lot of fun.
What are you talking about?
The Lego series video games.
Yes.
Yeah.
Lego Star Wars games are very good. I like the Indiana
700
Jones ones.
credits. Oh,
I like
thank
some of the Harry Potter
That's how
one.
we Jedi should always
I had the
act.
Pirates of the Caribbean one, but my sister bought a used disc, and it was scratched.
It may not seem like such a great thing
So I
to
haven't
do,
actually played
but you're making a difference. For whatever it means. May the Force be
Lego
with you.
movie game did a lot of work to
Saved
edit
us.
out the big spoiler of the movie. That's good that the Lego movie game didn't like full on spoil the movie too.
That's cool.
Yay, light side points.
Although,
I'm probably like
I did
lit
have
as
to-
shit. Let's see.
Caption portions of a
Not yet.
Let's Play
Quite.
of the Lego game. I mean, it looked fun. It also looked really annoying.
No, it's not.
Was
It's
really?
fun.
Was it really fun? Okay, good. Maybe it was just because I was captioning a really
Terra's
annoying
gone.
playthrough.
I wonder who the Sith will turn on next.
Yeah, the Lego games are all solid.
Oh yeah, I've seen Alex play some of the Lego games, and I mean, just watching them had a blast. Thank you. But
Anything you want?
Okay.
Oh,
No, thank you.
we don't know what you're missing.
all right.
Alright, what do you got? Describe your job and who
I
you work
repaired the
for.
sand crawlers when they returned
And
from
he
the mine.
responds to
They
that.
get pretty
Okay.
banged up, even without the attacks. The sand people attack them pretty regularly.
No, I have not played
Corporations
like
getting
Disney
pretty sick
Infinity.
of it. I hear.
Um,
They've offered bounties on
I
sand people
played
for
a
a
bit
while
of
now.
a Disney
A
Infinity
few hunters
demo,
take them up on it.
but I
Too
never
dangerous.
got like into Disney Infinity.
I don't even know what that is.
All
It's
the
something
big
that basically
crawlers
doesn't
head
exist
out
in
at dawn. That's so they
Yeah.
avoid the bigger predators. The raid
One of my friends
doesn't help
who's got
avoid the sand people, though.
kids, it's now
They attack
like
pretty
8
regular.
and 11. Who's
Try to
really
jerk
upset
off
that, like, they kind of just pull the plug on.
What's
Now
a
he's got
hole
all
in the
this shit
galaxy
that's
as far as
basically
I'm
unusable.
concerned.
Oh.
That's happened before and will happen again. Anchorhead has been resettled a few times.
I mean, if you're really into Disney, you can always just do what
Well,
they
Tatooine
did
fools
for Alex.
people.
Well, for
Looks like it might have a
was
good
it,
supply of
Vince?
resources.
Vince's bachelor
Does-
party, where they,
Before a
or was
company
his
learns
birthday
this,
party,
they've already set up
where they took
communities
your
to
link
support
up there and they made him
operations
into a
now
silver
can't afford.
trophy.
Company pulls
Oh yeah, I've
You
got
can always
my
take those and do that.
I've got my Smash tournament trophy, which is just a it's actually a functioning Link amiibo, too.
Nice.
So I can take my trophy and stick it on. He took the RFID thing and put it in the bottom of the trophy stand.
Okay.
Right, you could always take those little figures and either fix them or
I
make
guess
them
it
into
looked like a
something cool.
promising mining plan.
So I mean,
The
it
metal,
sucks that they're not used for their
I've been a
purpose.
mechanic my whole
But
life.
it's also like free action
Why
figure.
whoever was
Yeah,
here
the half of
before
the action
left.
here is just that, you know, they bought to play with this game, and now they can't.
I know.
All right.
That's honestly why I never. Well, it's not the only reason I didn't try Skylanders. I wasn't allowed to play
The
Skylanders.
Republic is
Right.
too complete.
I saw what
mean,
Skylanders
it
did.
was
It's
for
actually,
good-
it's
it
just
was
a
for
shitty
good-
version of Spyro.
I know it is, but at the time I was really excited until I saw a picture of Spyro, and then I was like, "Oh, we ruined him." But then, but at first I was like, "Oh, it's a new Spyro game," and Alex said I wasn't allowed to play it before we saw anything because he was like, "Because you have to buy figures, and we're not gonna spend $200 on figures playing this game." I was very sad because he was playing WoW, and I wanted to be like, "Well, then we're not gonna spend $15 a month on WoW." But I
How can I help?
didn't.
I
I
do.
appreciate that.
I've been watching you, studying you closely to see what
Oh,
kind
you're
of
giving it
progress
to
you've
me?
made since
Or
your
putting it
training
back
at
in
the
your
hands
mouth?
of Master Zahar.
What's the deal?
You're looking at it.
Right?
You never give
Those
up.
hands are working.
I
They're
admit,
working like
I'm
hands.
interested in
That's
you.
Trying to get it on with
Intriguing,
Vasila.
compelling even, but it's not what you think. You have a great gift. You have an awesome command of the Force, and I tremble
massive
when I
doll.
think of how you might misuse it.
I see your Schwartz is as
I
big
mean,
as
you
mine.
tremble. Do you get all tingly inside too, baby? Do
Ugh.
I'm
I
not going
make
that
you
far.
horny, baby? Do I?
I wouldn't go taking it that. That's a little too far. Do I make you Randy?
I've seen how you've resisted many temptations and
Miles
continue
do.
to walk the path
Thank
of
you.
the light side.
Okay.
Very commendable.
They're not open for
But I'm
business
afraid you
right
might
now.
Well,
stray
Wayne's
from
World
this
1 and 2
path.
earlier.
You need
They're
to
both
see
here.
what
Were
the
you?
dark side represents in its entirety.
2 is not.
Isn't working from home the
What you're
best?
about. Only the wisdom
That's
of the
so
divine
good.
master can
You
Yeah.
guys watch Seinfeld and both Wayne's World movies?
That's what it is. I was flipping around, and then Wayne's World was like right near the beginning. I'm like, perfect.
Dude.
Then the
I'm not
TV went
kidding.
out, but that wasn't fun.
Oh yeah.
The dark side is not simply giving in.
So
to
this is
any
all the story that's
working.
built in.
destructive ends.
It's
These
the
things
it's the
only
RP
lead to
portion
chaos.
of Dungeons
The
and
dark
Dragons,
side grows stronger,
which is what
the
we're
more insidious the
playing.
closer
Is
you draw to
D&D.
it.
We're playing
They're
Star Wars
not
D&D.
working.
To release all its terrible
Thank
power,
you.
and it becomes harder and harder to resist.
God, I
And
wish
once
those
you
books
stop
weren't
resisting,
so
it's too late.
ridiculously
It twists
expensive.
you up and
What, the
says,
D&D
"It
books?
turns you into
The
a
Star Wars
mockery of
D&D books. I
everything
think there's like
you
the Edge of
stood for."
Empire series.
There's a lot of them.
Yeah.
No, Star Trek. That's too.
I am no less resistant to temptation than any other. I simply have the benefit of training that you do not.
So we've been
But even the training of the
Mad
Jedi
Max,
might not
basically,
be able to save us.
we've been
We
trained
learn to
as like
the
a
atrocities
baby
which have been
Jedi,
committed by those under
and
its
she's
sway
like
to
a legit
understand the
Jedi.
terrible corrupting
And
evil of
we
the
have
dark
some
side.
sort of
Me
connection.
instead, and far more suffering. What sort of person would you have to be?
And now she is like trying to resist jumping our bones.
What?
You can see how thrilling and beautiful her face is here.
It's Geordie LaForge.
We actually think it's closer to
One
Finn
who
from
serves the
Force
light does not
Awakens.
strike.
Oh,
down
definitely
No, that's
looks like
true.
Finn.
We take arms against the dark side and the injustice that follows it only. It's so easy to think that we would never fall prey to such a horror.
And don't
We have
worry, I'm
unlimited
kind of
control,
fading in and out
vigilance,
between
and
listening and not.
If only
Basically,
that.
if they're
The
talking
Sith
and
have
something
become
seems to
powerful
pop
because
up
there
that
are many
will be
Jedi who
relevant to
succumb
a
the
side
lure of
quest,
the dark
I
side
try to
and
catch
join
it,
their
but-
cause. What
I'm not gonna
greater
lie,
weapon
that's
is
not
there
different than how
any
Alex
enemy
normally
to
plays
your
these
cause?
games.
We
Yeah,
have
I'll tell you how I normally play these.
Normally, I'm surprised.
He's clicking through
I was like,
dialogue.
normally, he's
Like
not
that.
even doing the dialogue, and me and Matt are yelling at him because we
Yes.
actually
Right.
want to hear the
I've
story.
been, I've been yelled at too much for skipping through the dialogue.
And now when we actually don't give a fuck about the dialogue, he's listening to all of it.
That's not true.
No, who still cares about the dialogue?
Okay.
Lord Malak was most displeased when he
He's
left.
bad.
You merely adopted the dark. I was born in it.
Advanced lightsaber throw. Okay. And then you
Sorry.
Let's see the battle now.
I
get
kind
the
of wanted
advanced
to miss
lightsaber
and just
throw.
hit someone else.
What did you say?
I wanted
What can
to
I do?
miss and hit like an innocent
No,
body.
you
Oh
can't.
no!
Oh, is that a dark Jedi?
There's 3 of them, yes.
We're gonna
Well, they were
slow
pronouncing
you,
the name of Malik, so
and then
That's
let's
the same
power
for
attack. Oh, I got fourth lightning. Stop that. Power attack.
Kill one at least.
Yeah, good enough front.
Kill him third.
Easy.
Yes, you're right. You are correct, Naren. But this game is one of the few exceptions.
Short lightsaber, right? right?
Yeah, it's good for all hands. I think we're doing it two-handed.
So, dueling shield and a pistol shot.
There was some more stuff there that you picked up. You'll scroll down too.
Double blade lightsaber, a dark Jedi Knight robe. Will they get pissed off at me if I'm wearing a dark Jedi Knight robe?
No.
There's not enough jobs here for permanent citizens, let alone use spacer.
But like the regular Jedi robe, I don't think it's for you.
Swoop registration.
What can I do? Your
You
wish.
should clearly go to that like building that's like out there, like that one.
I was gonna register my swoop.
You can come back. Just
Oh,
saying.
Miles, come on, bud. Don't keep doing that.
On the strength amplifier. Mandalorian melee shield, that's good. Yeah, I don't really need these dark Jedi Knight robes. That status war suit. And
It's definitely I wouldn't say it's boring, but it's a slow burn. We'll say that. It's a slow burn. As far as what I'm used to anyway, I guess I'll put it that way. But I'm still really enjoying the gameplay and the story for the most part. Like, it still feels like Star Wars.
Yeah. This is not a fast-paced game.
No.
This is.
This is a long game. You know,
It's
you got to take the long game route.
You might want to give that to Juhani.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
But yes, it's.
That's why she was getting her ass kicked so hard. Oh, she already has a Jedi Knight
Oh, then
robe
she's
on.
fine. It's the same thing then.
We'll put her in a dark Jedi Knight robe anyway. We can give her increase to fort saves.
The Verpine one is better.
Oh, that is a +3. And then, I don't know what her skills look like. Let's level up. So she's got awareness and treat injury. That seems to be kind of what all of the Jedi have. What do we got? Conditioning, power attack, blaster pistol, lightsaber, melee weapons, Jedi defense, toughness, improved force jump, Jedi Knight sense. Let's get her doing dual wielding. So that way I can have my single, my main guy I'll have a single lightsaber, Bastila can have the double bladed lightsaber, and then she'll do the dual wield lightsaber. I think that's the way to go. And then force powers versus speed's kind of funny. I want to head towards stasis if possible. Maybe I'll take affliction.
It's dark side power.
Oh,
So if you use dark side powers,
It's a big
supposed to do
penalty
dark
if you
side?
use it.
Yeah.
well, I did it.
You didn't choose that one. She had the slow one.
No, I chose slow.
You did?
Yeah.
I thought that was one she had from when she was dark.
I mean, yeah, no, that's what she has. It's just I used it in.
Yeah. It's a big penalty for using powers. I don't remember what the penalty is.
I'll just pick up cure.
That's what I always do.
Oh, I get another level. Strength.
Honestly, I think the only game that I can compare this to is the first Dragon Age.
You know why?
It's very similar.
You know why? It's the same company.
No, it's not.
It is the
Yeah,
same
they're both
company.
Bioware.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
Bioware.
shit. Huh. Well, there you go.
That would be why you can compare it to that.
Yeah.
You can also compare it to Mass Effect or Neverwinter Nights. It's all Bioware.
That's
There's also a game called Jade Empire.
I did. Those other two, I have no idea what you're talking about. But Mass Effect, yes, in a way.
Mass Effect is the streamlined version of this, basically.
In a way, yeah. Well, I'll say is Mass Effect has, I think, more of an intimate control of the character that you're playing.
Jesus Christ, we're still leveling here.
You know, you are able to control the individual shots of your gun.
Yes,
mainly
that's
the third-person shooter aspect.
Yep.
Force Whirlwind.
Whereas like Dragon Age 1 is almost exactly like
No,
this
it's
in game style.
the combat is a little bit less. You don't queue your actions up as much with that.
That's true.
It's a little bit more streamlined than this, but yes, I see where you're coming from.
Yeah.
Neverwinter Nights is basically the exact same mechanic as this, where you're queuing up attacks. And then you've also got Jade Empire, which throws away all of that, and
Yes?
it's this
Yes.
weird fighting game
What is
kind
it?
of thing. I have not gotten into Jade Empire.
Uh-huh.
I really want to, but it's the combat is just it's not for me.
Okay.
definitely want to. I think it's the last building on the left. You definitely want to go into. I'm just saying.
Yeah, but can I do this
Yeah, you can.
first? Okay, we're gonna go do some swoop racing.
Super racing is
Swoop?
in the first game.
We're gonna save here.
Is it swoop like a pod?
It's like pod racing.
Go on, leave me alone.
Except you're not racing against other people.
Alone.
You're just racing against the clock.
Racer stuff. Nothing you'd understand.
Ouch.
I raced on Terrace.
What a dick.
Sure. Race your bike out of that explosion. Everyone, I'm not in the mood for
man.
jokes, thanks.
Wow,
I've
this
got
guy.
to deal with.
He's got a serious attitude.
By the way, I love how everywhere you go, you say, "I'm the swoop bike racer of Taurus." No,
Nobody believes
and no
you.
one fucking believes you.
Baba Hassan Shan.
I don't know much besides the track.
All I got is the road. His name is Garm Tottrell. How long have you been doing this? Just this season. Okay, get good, kid. Okay, you guy. So Mata's pushing him. Okay, Nico's good. Okay, so this isn't the best place. The whole swoop circuit is shook from Terrace blowing up.
Correct.
Races come here because Mata pays.
We do have a full-player game that's also a story mode game at the exact same time.
What game is that?
Castle Crashers.
I did have a lot of fun with Castle.
I
we
was
gotta go back
so
to that one of these
sad.
days.
I was so sad when I had to take Miles to bed and I couldn't play that anymore.
I know, we were.
I can't tell you, I took him into the bedroom and I looked at his screaming face and I was like, Mommy likes to play games too, and you need to knock it off. and I'm like, I'm talking to a 4-month-old as if he understands what the fuck I'm saying.
You should just pass that.
Tang.
We're just gonna skip a lot of this.
It's green.
Mucho.
Oh, that's Mad Max.
Max. Max, what game were you talking about? Did I happen to guess it right? And it's
You
Castle
may
Crashers?
have left.
Oh well, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, we got into another conversation.
I was due to race on Terrace, but I blew a qualifying race. Guess I'm lucky, huh?
I'll be back later.
Alright, Mata the Hut.
Jeez.
I raced on Terrace, I won the season opener. We had 12 other liars. China blows up, racer because we lost, and now everyone's a
My friend
champion.
tells the truth. I am a Jedi. You're going to imply that I am lying as well?
Ho ho! Now you're a champion in travel with a Jedi. Does the story get bigger with every telling?
The fish was this
I
big.
can't blame him, honestly. It does sound pretty incredible.
Oh, look at him.
Enough of the funny stuff.
Judge
Your
him.
racer
He's a
will
hut.
be one.
The Huts are gangsters.
Huts are assholes.
Do we have our own bike store ownership?
Yes.
Basically, Bruce
That's the one you saw. That's Canter's.
Right.
By the way, I mean, I'm sure this is not spoiling anything with Mandalorian, but the part where he's going into the cave, Alex legitimately turned to me and went, "He's going in an asshole." I was like, "What are you talking about?" And he goes, "Because they already had that precedent of him going into the worm and
I was like,
coming
they
out."
already had a sandworm's mouth.
Right, they already had a
This is just
sandworm's
the other
mouth.
side of the sandworm.
This is just the other side. This is the asshole. And I was like, Alex, that's not how it
Fortunately,
works.
that's not what it was.
Well, I didn't think it was, but Alex, like, he was so serious when he said it. I was like, what are you talking about?
Racing bombs.
You can just sell them.
So all the pro races are gone. Forest Path is the best. Let's go back to my other question. Make money off signing good racers. Good ones, not great ones. One, young and stupid. Scott won Nico Snippy, great potential. He started racing a year ago and loves it.
And?
This
Sounds
right
like you
now.
have something special. What do you want help with?
But I want it simple. I want Nico to sign a contract with me. I want you to convince him. I'll pay well. Why would he listen to me? He doesn't trust me. Actually, none of them do. I'm the promoter. I do it for money. We all want the glory. You're a swoop jock like him. You're new, but if you win enough, he'll respect you. Count on it.
Really though?
He doesn't make him choose correctly. You look like you could scare some sense into him.
Jeez.
I think you should give him a better deal. You're not gonna pull that typical swoop jockey attitude, are you? It's business, and I know what's best. I feel like he's saying that in a very derogatory way. And
Right?
I
Yeah.
need to stop.
Yeah.
So you care whether I make one advocate or not. He wants the race, he'll get paid. We all win. Treat him fairly, or I'll start rumors your races are rigged. I don't think you would.
What a
Taint the
jerk.
races on my track, and includes Nico and others. You want to give Nico a better deal. Of course, I could just give him a better deal. Did I say that? Wait, I guess it doesn't make some sense. I feel like that's light enough.
I think so.
Yeah.
It's
You're
time to have
using,
something
you're using
to
your
say
mind
about it.
control for the betterment of someone else's life? I guess that's close enough.
Okay. Now set up the race. I already paid a maintenance fee. The fees due for each race. How am I supposed to sponsor prize money at this level? Invest in my riders. I need to see a profit. Can we negotiate? I'll put on a good show. Fine.
It's 2290, is that what's up?
Crush it.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
He's gonna crush it. It took him 2 seconds to get out of the starting gate.
Well, I mean, this is what he does, right? He makes that nice dramatic win at the end there.
You know Caden from Mass Effect?
I don't remember which one that was.
He's the first companion you get in the game. First game.
Yes.
Yes. The same
Oh
guy.
my god, Al.
The same guy voices Karth in this game.
Oh, really? I usually like that.
Alex is gonna fucking
Jesus.
crush you.
Okay.
I'ma crush it.
Just
I
keep
forgot
it.
that I needed to hit.
Just smash that
You
space
forgot.
bar.
I forgot I needed to win.
I forgot I needed to hit space. Did I not beat it?
I don't know.
Got it back. Okay.
Now they're cheering because you lost.
Let's talk about that business with Nico.
So you just not do
Same
it anymore.
thing when you're around.
You can do the other one too now.
Yeah, I'm just gonna save.
That's fair.
I don't wanna blow all my credits.
He's laughing at me in his sleep.
You can try persuasion checks multiple times if you exit the conversation and go back in. So we've used this a few times to get through stuff. Alex is attempting to do it here as well. Doesn't seem to be working here though.
We're gonna try a couple times. There we go.
You can only do that. I believe you can only do that once with him. After that, the option won't be there, I think.
Is there a corpse on the ground there?
No.
Nice and dark.
I missed quite a few pads there.
Yeah, he hated it. Fine. I don't even care. I just want to get back in.
Oh my god. See, this is what happens whenever Alex plays a game too, by the way. Alex, can't stand losing any minor games.
I was already.
When we played Witcher and he had to play Gwent, he went at it for days. And he did great. He was really good at it, but it's like he would legitimately not stop. The story could wait.
Because I hit that like
You hit
rock
that
at the
fucking
very
rock.
beginning with my like ass.
Fucking set me up, dude.
Just put me back in.
Come in, Mick!
I actually got it.
Yay!
That's like a first.
Yay!
Yay!
Is it me or do your
Okay, you having trouble there, Joe?
Alex? Is it me or do your engines look like a really tired
I
guy?
think we
wearing
went to
glasses?
the bottom left.
Did you hear it?
I was like grabbing the wrapper the whole
I'll
time.
tell you in your next. Well, when you're in your next race, watch your engines. They look like a really tired guy with glasses.
Okay.
Watch. Not yet. Not yet. Wait till they're on. Now
Is there a
get
penalty
going.
For,
No, just smash what I said. Just smash that spacebar button.
Wait till you're going like super speed. Now there you go. See? Doesn't it look like a tired guy with glasses? We're Johnny 5. It looks like Johnny 5.
very, very bad. I can't believe I'm.
Alex,
I can't believe I'm losing to this guy.
Alex is choking here.
I know, Daddy's gonna do okay. Don't worry, you keep having your dreams.
Really should look at what the time is to beat.
That'll just get you under pressure.
No, it'll at least make me realize it's getting closer now.
You should button mash the way I button mash.
The button mashing is the problem. It's the hitting the pads.
There you go.
That was pretty good.
That's his best time so far.
Better. Cheer for me.
Cheer for me.
You got one more race, you can win that. Which is the big 80.
I feel like you're projecting onto your character hard. Cheer for me.
251, okay.
You're basically a little bit. That's only 0.1 seconds
Yeah.
quicker than what you just did. So.
I just need to hit one more pad.
You should be able to get that one.
Yeah, that was the one. Yeah, not that one. Fucked it up. I skipped the wrong one. I knew there's one that's too tight of a cut, and I assumed it was the other one.
Don't forget, you can also you can turn before too. It's a good you might be able to hit more than I think you can hit a lot more than you think, Alex.
Does anybody else find it weird that this is supposed to be a highly advanced galactic technology, but we're still using halogen lights to make this race start?
Maybe it just looks like halogen.
I don't know.
So I
There's a
took
lot
your
I don't
advice and
know.
it got worse.
Alex, you should go take your poop. You'll feel better, and then you'll be able to do it.
9 o'clock.
Poor Joe. He's like.
Joe, you knew what you were getting into.
Listen, I understand the sanctity of poop time.
Alex,
happened with Alex
Alex
a lot.
is on a schedule.
Oh, that did
That
not
was
work.
not it.
That's the one I was going to skip.
Oh, .02!
It's because I went for that skippable one. So that's the one that I was initially going to skip, and because it's just too tight of a cut. If I pick up this early speed, that was too tight.
This one there.
this was chocobo racing, you'd still have a yellow chocobo.
No, I'd have a red chocobo.
No. No.
It's the last race.
So then you would have a blue chocobo.
I'd have whatever's before black.
That's blue, because the ocean crosser is the river crosser and then the ocean crosser.
Oh, there's a mountain crosser.
No, the mountain. Now I'm gonna have to look that up. Oh, I've got it. Oh.
Wait, you said that, but you weren't actually looking at the questions.
Oh, I didn't look, but I have a free pass on this one, so it's okay.
Yeah, Jackie doesn't look at the early questions.
You still get points though to build up to the next one.
I know. I'll pay attention to the next ones.
No, not the one skip. And
Said Tango and Cash. The scent of a woman. Get the hell out of here.
Hoo-ah! Hoo-ah!
you'll miss
You missed my hoo-ah! Hoo-ah! I say it a lot.
You already said that. I swear I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna kill myself.
Ooh. We're gonna watch National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation show.
Oh yeah, we do.
I think Christmas.
So we gotta have a Christmas movie marathon at some point.
Christmas Story has to be up there.
And so does
Vacation.
Die Hard.
Die Hard. Yeah, those are the three. Have you seen It's a Wonderful Life, Joe?
That one's a little rough.
You don't like it? There you go.
I am not a fan, to be honest with you. No. But I also saw it when I was a kid. So I mean, maybe if I saw it now, I would feel differently about it.
I like it a lot.
But I mean, things are always different when you watch them as an adult versus when you watch them as a child.
I wrecked my bike in a race with
come
V8.
off.
I like having a champion around.
Do you have to talk to him to get the credits? I don't remember. No, that's just for recreational runs. I think you have the shit. You can just go to any shop and sell them.
Yeah,
Get tons
I'm
of
gonna talk to some of these people and be like, look
Oh,
at me.
hi. You another racer then? I heard someone new was talking to Mata. Nice job beating my times, too. I guess my heart isn't in the racing. I suppose you've got a right to know track business, but with the times you've been posting.
Red.
You did. I don't believe it. I mean, I do, but I sure wasn't expecting it. Now I
There
can
is
take
a
my
great,
bike
so
to
that
the big
Green Eggs and
races.
Ham show
There's not
that
much of a
Abby's
circuit
all into right
but
now,
I'll be ready
there
when
is a great spoof
Hard to
of
tell.
them
I'll get
crawling
some
out of
more
a
runs here
prison
first.
through the gutters.
Thanks again.
And the narrator goes, Sam I am and Guy am I crawled through 5 football fields of oat mush.
Have you seen the Shawshank Redemption?
Yes.
Okay.
That is a good movie.
Would you say that's your favorite of the Stephen King adaptations? So would you say The
I have not
Shining?
seen Misery,
I haven't seen Misery either.
and I've heard that it's
Mild version.
fantastic. So I can't say that
Of the ones you've seen, Jackie,
of the ones I've seen.
could it be Amanda?
Yeah, I think. Oh, hang on.
Amanda.
Right. Sorry. Yeah, I actually would say that. I mean, don't get me wrong. I
What's
like
the
Stand
question?
By Me.
Stand By Me too.
I like Stand By. That's his favorite. But
Stephen King movies?
Yeah.
but Stand By Me, I don't know. It makes me uncomfortable for some reason. That movie, like it's like watching The Outsiders. For some reason, both of those movies make me feel. They're great movies. I just feel really uncomfortable watching it. Not in the way that watching something like, say, Legends of the Fall makes me feel uncomfortable, because that makes me feel uncomfortable for a different reason.
No. No, what's that?
That one is just like, that one made me feel like I needed to take a shower after watching that movie. It was that bad.
Legends of the Fall?
Yes.
Never seen it.
Oh, don't. It's just not worth it. I know Anthony Hopkins is in it, and he's fantastic, but don't.
Hi there, Jawa. Okay, sure.
Can't see it?
The Airhead Peanut.
Anchorhead.
Anchorhead, right. Sure. Let's go and get into a bar fight.
Oh my god.
Is that Abby Bing Bang Booming over there?
Already back in bed.
She out of bed?
Yes.
Abigail, get back in bed right now. Lay your head down on the Minnie Mouse pillow. She's stuck.
Oh shit.
She's like stuck underneath.
I don't know.
I don't know. I'm gonna guess
Good
the
Dread.
Roberts. I'm gonna guess Dread Pirate Roberts.
That's what I guessed.
It could be Prince Humperdinck though. I'm pretty sure it's not Inigo Montoya.
Right.
Have you seen The Princess Bride?
Yes.
Okay. Yes.
What was the question? Which Princess Bride character was based on a real character, a real person?
Knew that one.
Apparently, not many people did. We guessed it. We totally. I was like, this could have gone in a couple ways.
I had a very good friend who was obsessed with that movie.
It is a good movie. I had to read the script for my master's program and write a paper on it and everything. Great script.
Like I said,
It cracks me up. There's two parts where, the part where they're gonna have the sword battle on the cliff, it says in the script, in the next scene, will begin the second most epic sword battle ever put to film. And you're not supposed to write shit like that in scripts. Hang on. And then again, it does it. Women inherit the earth. Women inherit the earth. So then later on, when it's Inigo Montoya fighting what's his face, the guy with the 6 fingers, it says, and this is the best sword fight ever put to film. And I'm like, only William Goldman can get away with that because no one else would be able to put that in a script and have it get written.
Oh my god, no one got that question either?
Hey man, they're young. They're young people.
It's fucking Jurassic Park.
I know, but they don't know anything.
And 3 of us in this room have seen Jurassic Park.
You haven't seen Jurassic Park?
Huh?
You haven't seen Jurassic Park yet?
Nope.
Oh,
I saw Jurassic World.
You'll have to seek it. Must. Yeah, very good.
No, yeah, why am I hesitating? I'm like rereading the question over and over again. I'm like, why is this a trick question?
Everything Joe has seen has been like the bad
practice
version.
deck.
He saw Into Darkness instead of Wrath of Khan.
I saw the
He saw
recent
Phantom
ones.
Menace instead of Episode 4.
It's
he
not
saw
his
Jurassic
fault.
World instead of Jurassic Park.
It's not his fault that all the movies he
know.
goes to are recent. That's like it's like watching oh god, what's that Adam Sandler movie?
Click.
No, the
8
dad
Crazy
one.
Nights.
Which one?
The dad one.
Big Daddy?
Big Daddy, that one. Yeah, when he's like, it's not his fault he can't read.
Come on, Pazak.
Shrubbery.
A shrubbery.
No.
The Holy
Come
Hand
on.
Grenade of Antioch.
1, 2, 5, 3, sire.
Oh, 3. 5 is right out.
Come on, get his ass. I hope there wouldn't be the -3 there. Push it. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Would you like to have another round of Pazak? I mean, I don't want to say that it was beginner's luck, but you should play again to truly get a feel for the game.
Wow, that guy sounds sleazy. Oh, shoot.
I don't know this one.
I'm gonna say Lawrence Fishburne.
Oh?
I'm sure that's not it.
I think it's Whitaker.
It might be.
Which celebrity regretted turning down the role of Bubba in Forrest Gump? Fishburne, Whitaker,
Hello again.
or Dave Chappelle?
It definitely
gotta
wasn't
be
Dave Chappelle.
Whitaker.
Yeah, it's gotta be Whitaker.
What was it?
You have some
Who turned down
rudimentary
the role of
200
Bubba in
credits will be
Forrest
the
Gump?
wager.
I think it
Or
might be
Whitaker.
Fishburne.
I don't think so. Fishburne was in Apocalypse Now. He's
Well,
like-
we'll find out.
It's Dave Chappelle.
It is Dave Chappelle.
I think
my
I remember
God.
him saying that story.
Really? Well, I have an extra life, so I'm still in.
Oh, I'll watch it just for you, Jackie, then. I was about to just rage quit this application.
That was tricky. Wow. I can't imagine Dave Chappelle in that role. I just can't. Oh.
Oh my god!
Oh shit, where is it?
Shower curtain rings.
Yep.
Hey.
No, this is not the real one, it's a replica.
Oh my gosh. It's Ashkenagan. That's what it says on the side of the truck. Ashkenagan cheese.
There's Cajun shrimp. Shrimp gumbo. I could definitely see Dave Chappelle just going down the list of shrimp types.
Yeah, I can see it.
I
think you would nail it.
I appreciate Forrest Gump as a film. I don't like Forrest Gump, but I appreciate it as a film. It's a very well written, well made. It's just not my cup of tea.
It's better than Apocalypse Now.
Oh, for sure.
God, that movie was terrible. It was well made, but it was terrible. Not entertaining.
Hello again. That's only fair.
I guess so. It makes sense.
I usually only use this deck at tournaments, but I think you'll...
It's definitely not
Well then, 500 credits on the line.
Alright, I got 500 credits on the line for this Pazak game.
Jesus Christ.
Apparently, Apollo 13 is what made Alex's dad want to be an astronaut fighter pilot. Well, more like an engineer, basically.
Did he become an astronaut fighter pilot?
No, he did not.
No,
Are you
he
kidding?
had us instead.
No, that is not what happened. I got told this story over and over and over again because he just wants everybody to feel bad for him. He was going to join the Air Force, so he went up to Alex's mom when they were dating and said, either we're together or I'm going to the Air Force. So they got together, and then they divorced. And he never got to have his dream.
What is Noah's last line in the film adaptation of The Notebook? Good night, I'll be seeing you. I'm a
Good
bird
night.
too.
Also, he's colorblind, so like that wouldn't have worked out.
He wouldn't have gotten it anyway. I know. By the way, I didn't know he was colorblind.
Did she know that?
She didn't know that.
I don't know.
Not at the time, anyway. But I actually.
She could have seen right through that bluff. Fine, go fucking join the Air Force.
Wait, did I get it wrong? I don't fucking care about The Notebook, so I don't.
That was what it is yet, Jackie.
Yeah, I was wrong. That's fine. I mean, honestly, I don't like The Notebook as a movie either.
We
So.
don't have any wagers.
Did you win?
I respect your ability too much to insult you by betting on you.
I beat him for 50, then 200, then 500.
Yeah, no. So Alex's dad was like, when that scene in Apollo 13 where they take all the parts, and they dump it on the table. He's like, we need to get this to fit into this. Using any of this, make it happen. He was like, that's the thing that made me want to become an engineer and be an astronaut. Blah blah. He's like, well then why did it take me 9 years to graduate from school? For one thing. Yeah. It's like he didn't want to be an engineer. He wanted to be a frat brother who also engineered.
Yes.
Huh? Who are you then? Only new people that come to Junik's Nards Cantina are long-time losers and
every
bounty
other week.
hunters.
I swear to
I
God,
don't
I
have to
heard
tell you why the
I
two
could have
don't
been a
mix
pilot. I could have been in the Air
Turkey
Force. You
Corporation
know,
only...
you could have been in the Air Force. You wouldn't have been a pilot.
If I were 18 and my eyesight were still 20/20 or 20/15 at the time, I would have been. But I also had no desire to join the Air Force.
Poor Alex had his dreams taken away from him in like 3rd grade because he wanted to be an astronaut. And he told his teacher that, and his teacher told him in 3rd grade, she goes, oh honey, you can't be an astronaut. You can't fly when you wear glasses.
What?
In 3rd grade!
Thanks, Teach.
Who does that to a child? At least let them live the dream for a little while, man.
And that's not even true anymore for civilian astronauts.
No, they actually can't. I know. It's okay, Alex. They're gonna make commercial travel by the time we're 90 years old, and then maybe by that time we can sell our children into slavery, and then.
I'm pretty sure when you're 90, your children.
They'll be adults. We can
will
still
be
sell.
adults.
We can still sell.
They'll be
Okay.
dead.
They won't be dead.
The whole planet will be destroyed at that point. There's no point.
Sand people wiped out my moisture.
The way things are going right now.
That's fine. I wasn't playing until like past 60 anyway.
I know you weren't. We've already worked out that deal.
I know. I go first.
And since I'm going at like 60, you gotta go sooner than that.
Alex,
So,
I'm older
I
than you.
believe
That's
straight-
not a problem.
Straight ahead. That's
Straight
that's
ahead
where you
now.
wanna
Straight
go.
ahead. Straight ahead. Just right up that way.
If
Just go
you're,
forward
if you're
over there.
saying that 60 is the age that we have to die at, then I automatically go first because I'm older than you.
No, what I'm saying is that you need to die pre-60 because I'm gonna make it to 60 and then just like keel over.
Yeah, so I'll make it to 60.
No,
So
what
make
I'm
it to
saying is
60
you can make it
first.
to like 50. You can make it like.
Alex, do you understand how ages work?
I understand how ages work, Jackie. You can make it to 60 first and die.
Yeah.
That's fine.
And then you have
Now
another year
one
before
leaves-
you hit 60 and die.
I don't want to last another year after you die.
Well, that's too fucking
Only
bad.
one-
You know, I agree with you.
Someone has to tell
Listen,
the legacy to
Alex,
the grandchildren.
Alex, we're still gonna have to be doing this every Monday night, okay?
How are you?
You can't just die on me.
Okay, that's fine.
At the rate this game is going, we will be 60 by the time we get to play a different game.
I beat the
So-
second game in one weekend.
I think he just gave me a pass to go,
How many
You
hours,
cannot
though?
go through.
but he just said like, yeah, you can go, fine. I just succeeded in persuasion.
Really?
Yeah.
Surprising. I didn't know you could do that. I thought you had to go through the quest. Which you do want to anyway. But, okay. You definitely want to go in this building.
But yeah, I persuaded him. He was like, yeah, I suppose you can get in there. Who cares?
I didn't realize you could do that.
God, I hate these dickheads. I'm sorry, these guys?
They're like flatworms, not dicks. Alex,
That's a dick.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It's got some tumors on it. but it's dick.
I have a question. I have many questions, but I'll start with my most important one. Who here has seen a flat dick? Because it hasn't. It's not
Listen,
me.
I'm not looking at
And
the
I've probably
three-dimensional-
seen more dicks
I'm
than
not looking
all
at
of
the
you.
three-dimensional aspect of his head. I am looking at the fact that the head shape in the two-dimensional form, minus the eyes, looks like a dick.
It's got the hood. It's got the vein.
It's got the glands. It's all there.
It's all there, Jackie.
No.
Now just think of the concept art.
And if the
And that's just a dick.
Do you think a dude was just like looking at himself and being like, that could be an alien?
I mean,
Is
yeah.
that what you're trying to tell me here?
Yeah.
Why do you guys... I understand why Alex goes phallic with everything. He thinks it's
Look-
funny, but I'm just like...
It pervades every aspect of our culture.
Still one.
Apparently it does.
As soon as you're asked, he immediately folds. He's like, I can go 5,000 on a penny less. And then as soon as you say, can I persuade you to go a little bit lower? 4,000. You definitely don't want to play the you have to sell stuff before you can do it. I don't think you have like 4,000 right now. You probably can just sell it to him. Hit show sell list.
Yeah, I just want to see if there's anything I want to buy from him. Spikes, droid shit. Nah.
I think you passed it.
Racing bonds.
Yeah. You got 21 there and 99 above that. There to go. You're good.
I can sell this hair trigger, right? Nobody's gonna be shooting shit. Hold on.
You might as well sell the mines instead.
I'm gonna keep this average frag mine in case I encounter one of those like things where I have to plant a mine somewhere.
This isn't GoldenEye, Alex.
I literally had to do it earlier to blow up that Rancor.
That's fair.
No, use a grenade. You can't. You're not gonna be able to lower it. And now, you just bought my favorite companion in the game.
Jesus.
Go talk to him. Here we
That
go.
guy over there.
This is the only reason we went to Tatooine first.
Statement. I see you have purchased me, Master. I find this a satisfactory arrangement. My restraining bolt will be deactivated when you take possession of me. Am I to accompany you now? Shall I kill something for you?
Jesus.
Indeed. I am
Initiate self-destruct. No!
Adulterated violence. At your command, of course, Master. Statement. I will enter into your service now, Master. I am certain you will make adequate use of my primary functions. My gears are practically quivering with anticipation.
Sweet.
Your gears, huh?
This guy's dope.
He's an evil combat droid.
Yes!
Oh, but you're good.
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
It doesn't matter?
No, I mean, it doesn't matter that we're good.
Yeah, because I'm going to keep using the Jedi anyway. Right?
I know, but...
But he's so funny.
Yes.
It's too bad he's never joining my party.
He'll have to.
Hmm?
He'll have to.
Well, eventually. Defense turret, utility droid, an operative droid. Can I repair you and
No.
set you loose in this building?
Is that what you want to do?
You missed the building in Anchorhead, by the way. You missed the Zerka Corporation building near the beginning.
Yeah, I had a feeling, since everybody's talking about the Zerka Corporation and how they sell shit and like give the hunting licenses.
Yes.
And then every gaming group that plays Star Wars RPGs had one of him in the player characters in at least one campaign. I mean, yeah.
Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second, Alex.
What are you pulling this terminal up for?
You're good.
What'd you do? Oops, what'd you do? Oh, there it is. Fantastic.
Naboda ni winkis matoma. Wana kumpes jingpa marulira. Tok jingbang non kit. Tok ninja uba batu koji. Tong non bong shang yung yang.
Take your concerns to the corporate kiosk. Who are you? What's going on?
Stop your yelling, fool!
Marulira rachikun. Naboda ni winkis matoma. Wana kumpes jingpa marulira. Tok jingbang non.
No accountability. Sons of bitches. Sure, I'll talk to you.
Can I help you? These are the offices of the Zerka Corporation. If this is about employment, I'm afraid all regular mining positions are full. And before you ask, we are all...
Oh, come on. Over my
Griff?
name, Griff.
There's no Griff here. Never heard of him. No, I don't...
Uh-oh.
You certain of that?
Oh, you mean that Twi'lek?
It's Twi'lek.
My mind.
Why?
Yes, of course I
It
do.
is Twi'lek.
We hired that Twi'lek some time ago. Not a good worker, according to his crew chief. Always complaining. He entered false timesheets and slept through his shifts. We even suspected him of stealing Zerka Corporation supplies, although we could never prove it.
Yep, sounds like him.
We needed workers. It would have been better for him if he had been fired. Then the Sand People wouldn't have gotten him.
Oh God.
He was lost in a Sand People raid we suffered not too long ago. There were prisoners taken, but our rescue parties never found anyone alive. In the end, it just wasn't cost-effective to keep searching. All miners sign a waiver absolving Zerka Corporation of liability in these circumstances.
So your workers are all expendable.
Zerka Corporation cares deeply for all of its employees. That's why we've started a bounty program to thin the Sand People numbers. We didn't find his body, so we had to assume he was taken prisoner.
We care about everyone.
Do you know what this
That's all
sounds
I can
like?
tell you. I shouldn't
Quigley Down Under.
It does. Sounds just like Quigley Down Under. We should watch that movie.
Should now, apparently.
Is there a work?
As I said, all employees have signed waivers absolving Zerka Corporation of any financial I suppose you could apply for special dispensation from the Zerka Corporation representative kiosk on Coruscant. Business hours only, please.
Ugh, we can't go to Coruscant to do that, right?
You cannot go to Coruscant.
Okay.
Very well, though I do have work to get back to. As I said, we are no longer selling them.
There are too many people cavorting outside the laws. There's no way to go.
Well, normally we charge 200 credits, but I could make an exception. The Sand People are becoming a problem. They destroy our sand crawlers and kill our miners. One particular tribe is the worst. It's as if their chieftain has decided to wage war against us. I would like their attacks.
Hire Alan Rickman. He knows what he's doing.
Bring me their gaffy sticks as proof.
Well,
if you agree to do this, I'll give you a hunting license.
Or you can hire Doug Funny.
Doug Funny can come in,
I'll give a
go all fucking quail man on him.
Which would you rather have dumped on your office floor? Besides, they're ceremonial weapons, unique to each warrior. It's just as good.
Is it bad for me to do this? No. Okay. I will agree to do this for
now, just so you understand.
I will take these cotton balls from you.
Zerka Corporation
Put them
takes
in
this
my
very
pocket.
seriously. Here's your license and a few directions. We believe one
You
of
know
the
that line?
That sounds familiar.
It's from Robin Hood Men in Tights.
Oh yeah.
It's the Don from New Jersey. He comes all the way to England from New Jersey. It's the joke. To kill Robin.
Please murder the native.
But he just came from a dentist, so he has to talk like this, like Marlon Brando.
Of course.
Okay, so corporation, what do you got? Profit may not be as grand as promised.
It's a Zerka Corporation is like every other corporation.
I'm sorry.
Let's be honest.
Very for your. I'm sorry. Very well. For your certainly.
This is what we're used to with Alex with dialogues. Dialogue streams.
This is it. Here we are. We're back.
I'm sorry.
I'm trying to get her to do the persuasion.
Sir, I'm sorry. For your.
What are you trying to do?
I'm sorry.
Trying to get her to persuade about the secrets.
I don't think you can.
I'm sorry. For your. I'm sorry.
We're gonna push it.
Some of them are all
I suppose you're right.
I suppose you're right. It's not like you can't tell the state of things just by looking around.
Mining operations here have not been a success.
Mining operations here have not been a success. Ooh, I got it.
Surveys indicated. With the Sand People raid.
I'm just happy I got it.
No one knows. There are odd energy fluctuations on this planet, but the effect is obvious. Ore taken from Dantooine is useless for construction. It degrades incredibly fast. Word is getting out about it too. We're running out of buyers. Zerka Corporation is not doing well here.
Zerka's awful and also dumb enough to think anything of value comes from Dantooine. Apparently, Anakin Skywalker came from Dantooine. That's value.
Dumb.
Luke Skywalker came from Dantooine. That's value.
Okay.
Maybe Baby Yoda from The Mandalorian. Was it Tatooine
No, it
that they
wasn't.
were on? Did they confirm that it was not
I'm
Tatooine?
pretty sure they said it wasn't. But.
It was just a sand planet that Nick Nolte's fucking chilling on.
Wait, that Jawas were on.
Yeah, more fucking Jawas.
I think it was Tatooine.
We can't ignore evidence that Anchorhead was settled more than once before, and abandoned each time. There's probably a century between each attempt, just long enough for records about why it failed to disappear. The Jawas scavenge ancient tech all the time.
It only takes 100 years for your records to disappear. We have records from the 1900s, like...
Right, 100 years. And what about before that?
There are records from before that, too.
No,
I don't don't think a century later we're gonna be like, huh? You know what? We should really try to get back into that Chernobyl area. I wonder what happened there.
Alex, it's only been 30 years. Give it another 70, and we'll have this conversation again.
If I'm here in 70 years.
Yes, if we're here in 70 years.
Monday Night Adventures, you and I are both 100 years old. And we'll just be like,
2091!
People are living a lot longer these days, so I can't knock it.
Well, if we're
here in 2091.
But I'll tell you right now, I don't want to get that old.
Yeah, we're going to be living in Chernobyl and be like, why did we
no
ever
shit.
leave this place? The ore here is really substandard.
The company would be foolish to stay.
Joe, have you seen this movie? Nope.
Maybe we can find a use for them when we're gone.
Joe, we watched them together. I don't remember.
73 years ago.
No, then it'll be. I haven't seen that. Yeah, Alex, you have. No, I haven't.
I promise we haven't watched that movie together. It's what I say to Jackie a lot, and it's like
it's
you
not
just,
true.
Fell asleep, where you were like fucking around on your phone.
That sounds.
That's about true.
Okay.
I assume that by I'm afraid.
What's out of the ordinary?
Zerka Corporation policy is not subject to your approval. It is a sound business model. Save us your commentary.
Sorry, Joe. It's okay. Like just have it right in front of
If you're looking for local events, I suggest you go to the swoop track.
I mean,
there was also a Jawa here earlier saying something
I
about
mean,
help. I can't be more specific about what
that's
you want.
not entirely true, because just because it was Dantooine, like, there's nothing that says Dantooine was the cause of turning him into Vader. He could have been born on Naboo,
it was the
or he
Jedi.
could have been born on Endor.
But
or
the same
Hoth.
people did kill his mom.
What?
The same people did kill his mom.
That is true.
I'm sure there are other, like, if she was, if
you know though,
unless she was on another planet and born into like.
Tatooine's
the
also why
richest
he hates
family.
sand.
You know, here's the thing.
Everybody hates sand.
It gets
of course, it gets everywhere.
Here's the thing, Joe. At any point, the Jedi Council could have, bought his mother.
For sure.
Yeah.
They could have gotten her off of
Send a
fucking.
fucking
if nothing
army
else,
down there.
absolutely.
Just do anything.
If nothing else.
But you know what? You know what? I bet they were like, you know what, Anakin? You're not supposed to have any love or connections, so why would we save your mother?
Not just
You're
that.
not connected to her at
Well,
all.
now wait a minute.
anymore.
This is supposed to be your like savior almost, and instead of like helping him have nothing to drive him to the dark side, you abandoned his only parent.
He can't love his mother.
He doesn't have to love her. He just has to make sure she's okay. So
Why would he?
Why would he care about whether she's okay or not?
Well, why is he supposed to care about the
Because that
universe? That's
stuff is
the case.
dumb to begin with.
He should care
Exactly.
about. He should care about.
If you're saying
Shmi
that,
just
if you're
as
saying that
much.
caring is not no wait a minute, no.
The
If
whole,
you're saying
the
that
whole
caring
no
is not
love thing
allowed.
for Jedi is so fucking.
Now wait a
name
minute.
Shmi?
I'm serious.
Yes.
Well, is it really love or is it just discrimination?
Well, wait. Like I'm saying, right? What I'm saying, if you're going to say that caring is not allowed, but you're supposed to give a fuck about the galaxy.
You care about
That's
balance.
caring, but that's caring. You're not
That's
supposed to love anything.
That's false.
No, that's what it is.
Caring is discrimination,
It's all.
whereas
It's fucked up. It's fucked up.
balance is the inclusion of all things.
Yeah, whatever.
Caring leads to hate.
It's bullshit. It's all bullshit. It's bullshit.
Loving leads to hatred.
You're so
I kind of want to buy one of these powered battle armors.
I kind of want Lamar Jackson to start throwing to Mark Andrews.
Me too. I'm sitting here looking at my phone like, hey, come on, buddy. Where's the touchdown?
There's 2 touchdowns to Marquise Brown and 1 to Willie Snead.
Fucking Marquise Brown.
Yep.
I told him.
Piece of shit.
I told Berger to pick up Marquise Brown. I really want Berger to beat Derek. Hold on. Real quick question.
Yep.
I have to go check my fantasy stuff real quick.
Okay.
Because I want... First off, Jackie, you're going to win this week.
I'm not.
You've already won.
What?
You've already won this week. Congratulations. You beat Jeremy.
I'm sorry, Jeremy.
And Dylan is going to beat Drew. Even though Melvin Ingram is doing everything.
Wait, Drew's gonna lose a week?
Drew's going to lose this week. That'll make Drew 9-3. Still at the top, but he's still pretty... This gives somebody a striking distance on his... Wait. No, nobody will be able to beat his bye. No. If he loses this week, and then the person 2 and 3 are tied, if the person who loses, and they're playing against each other, if the person who loses this week then wins next week and Drew loses again, he could potentially lose his bye. So, ooh, Drew. But Jackie, you're in the running here.
For what?
for being able to make the playoffs.
I mean, there's no way I could possibly catch them.
No, you don't need to catch them. You just need to get in the top 6 people for after the end of next week.
Okay.
And if you do that, then you get to play in the playoffs.
Yay.
Burger's going to beat Derek, which gives you a
then
real
your
shot.
regular season record doesn't matter.
Really?
Right, your regular
That's
season
excellent.
record won't matter.
That's
Because you get in
fantastic.
the playoffs and it's just single elimination.
That is the best news I've heard so far.
Because you're in 9th place with 4 and 7.
I have
you go
not
to 5 and 7,
I honestly have no.
and then
I
next
do not pay
week you
attention
win and go to.
how any of this works. I fix my lineup every week and I pay attention to the players and that's all I got.
Actually, the way things are shaking out, next week you could even end up 5 and 8 and still make it to the 6th spot. It's a very tight. If you want to take a look there.
Don't jinx me.
Jesus. Wish I could make
Jackie
it
is
in 5
Wilson
and 8.
Phillips.
I am Wilson Phillips.
What did you say about Vince?
How's your team doing, Alex?
My team's doing okay.
How much
6
you
and
rank?
7, I think. Chubby Chasers.
Oh, you're 6 to 5. I missed it. I didn't see it on there. I see it.
Thought he was doing so bad it wasn't even listed.
He's not doing that bad. Speaking of in the running, I watched The Running Man yesterday. Yesterday, right? It's classic.
It is classic film.
I have never seen The Running
Greetings
Man.
again.
Really? I have it on DVD.
I have heard I should see it.
Yes.
But I have
We're
not
still
seen
waiting
it.
for you.
It's Arnold during his peak years.
Oh, I've heard that. How did this get made for it?
Oh, they made one for that? I gotta listen to that.
It's quite good. Alright, so I can go talk to the little Jawa outside here because he has like a. Who's this guy?
This guy
Yeah, he's realized that this year he kind of jinxed himself. Also, if you'll notice his points for, he has the 6th highest points for, and he's in 10th place.
Wow.
Yeah. So he's like, maybe I should have just renamed my team Shit the Bed, and it'll give me the opposite.
What's this, like fucking Costanza?
Right.
He does the opposite? Everything I do is wrong. And if I do the opposite, what goes the right way? That was the whole Seinfeld episode. It's great. So short. You always get ham on rye, George. You're right, I will. This time, tuna on toast. That's not the opposite of tuna. Turkey. I forget exactly what the line was. What's the line now? Another lovely camera angle.
Translation droid, eh? Why would you have? Who would have?
I love how casual you were with that one too. You were just like so chill with it.
The whole Jedi take children and use them to raise them and take them away from their parents was just so fucking dumb. Like, someone was saying really, like, the whole thing with, there's an off line in Empire Strikes Back when Yoda says, he is too young to begin the training. And apparently that means you have to take them when they're fucking kids.
Right. You can't take them when they're infants.
It's just so dumb.
You have to make sure that they love their parents and then rip them away.
Oh, right, you need that separation. That's ignites their spark.
There are so many
Alex.
just like
Ignites their spark.
Yeah.
You're not fucking playing
there's just like
Kickstarts
one
the
line.
engine.
Oh my god,
Yeah,
you're
there's
so
plenty of these like
kid.
offline things, like these single line things in episodes 4, 5, and 6 that turned into shit in the prequels.
This kid is so sweaty. Oh no, he looks like he just had a bath.
You have had him wrapped in a blanket.
That's the only way I get him to sleep. Like, are you kidding? This kid is ridiculous.
Saying,
He wants to
it's
be on
It's
fire.
no wonder he's sweaty.
So he told you the other way to do it, right?
Yes, exactly. So should I go get my droid?
Yeah. That's
That was a trick.
I gotta
you didn't have to return to do that.
He just like
Well,
I'll
it's
have
gonna
him.
heal
I'll
up.
have him where he's not wrapped and he's
Yeah.
totally fine and out in the open, and he'll cry his face off for like I let him go. He went for about a half an hour, if not longer. And I mean, I had my earplugs in, but I just couldn't do it. But the minute I wrapped his head up and covered his ears,
Party selections. Yeah.
passed out. And I'm like,
Yeah,
this
the
poor
underside.
kid is like sweating all the weight I'm trying to put on him.
You
out
might not
of
want
his
to take
skin.
him first. You might want to take one of the weapons, like if you want like the gun that Mission has, for instance. You know what I mean? Switch to her.
Right.
Take the item.
I'm here.
Yeah?
Alright, so I do want to see what you are proficient in. Repair, sure.
Sorry.
Droid upgrade class 2. Strength, sure. Tactician logic. I guess I'll improve Power Blast. Well, strength isn't really what I should have been leveling if I was going for blasters, I think, right?
Correct.
It doesn't really fucking matter. So where is Zalbar's Bowcaster? Then we can take energy shield.
I think you want the medium.
No, I'll take the light type 2.
Oh, okay, it's the same thing. I don't remember.
Yeah. Shield disruptor. No other weapon. Okay, cool. He's shit. But I can go buy some goodies.
You also T3 has some stuff you can take off him too. Don't forget.
I'll just go buy new gear. I already opened you.
I believe so. And Aaron, he did say that 9-year-old Anakin was too old, but those are the prequels and after George lost his marbles, so I don't care.
I feel like he had to have lost his marbles when he started the series.
No.
He didn't have his marbles when he made Star Wars.
No one
there's a difference.
No one with marbles would have made that movie.
There's a difference. He didn't surround himself by yes men.
Yeah, that's true. He wasn't a full-on sycophant at that point.
Correct. So I do think that he fully lost his marbles after.
This is good, right? Yeah, droid shop. Droid shop. What do you got?
Object. I have always been
President calling
hostile.
penis head.
Now that I need no longer rely on you and your primitive maintenance skills, I do not need to hide it.
Okay.
You sold him all the bonds. You can buy him back if you want.
Well, we're buying this. And we're gonna get ourselves...
It gives you the blaster rifle feet.
I don't really need another shield. Advanced armor. And then, yeah, I'll take this one. We'll just go broke outfitting this stupid fucking droid.
He's the best character in the game, though.
You say stupid fucking droid, but it's gonna annihilate literally everything. I have a feeling.
Ideally. Okay, guy. He's kitted out. Where's the little sad Jawa? Is this him?
Yeah, Isaac's.
Is he just gonna kill him?
No.
You there. I'll be kind. Can you help us easy the Jawa? Stupid creature can't make more sense. Why is it that you? What is it that you want, Jawa? Maybe the people in the galaxy don't tell stories of fairies and changelings, they tell stories of Jedi.
Pretty much.
Giants made of sand people. That's how you know them. Giants are different for us. We being smaller, people of sand are who I mean. So it's easy. What do you want me to do? There's no help given by asking the great group to dig the machines. Now as easy asks you. I ask you to find us and then bring away from the people of sand, and we will offer trade with you. Long will be scavenged among you and those that came before. We have things that you will like for this service. Where have they taken you? What? Tell me about those that came before. Stand on Anchorhead, a place named blah. Battle, scavenge pieces. There might be the Starman. Sand. They like to trade. Okay. Where are they taking people? Jawa slaves.
So these Jawas are scavengers who were enslaved by the Sand People. I think I am beginning to understand his plight.
Alright. And we're not just gonna go blasting these sand people, huh?
Well, you'll be blasting some of them.
What about you, Sad Jawa? Alright, where's the door to get out of here?
No one leaves Anchorhead without proper authorization.
Yeah.
Well, let's see it. Come on. All right. I'll just scan that and you're off. I'll keep it on file, too. Good luck out there. You'll need it.
So yeah, I was able to persuade him to let me go, and then he just didn't let me go. So technically, I guess you can't leave early, but... It's not murder if they don't have dialogue. Hey, that's true.
Hello there. You're heading out into the desert? You're a hunter, right? You must be if you've been allowed to leave Anchorhead. When you see Tanis, and I know you old boys always stick together,
Yeah, it's only 2 more
tell
days
his wife
until
hopes he
dinner.
enjoys.
It's fucking great.
Whenever I hear Tanis, I just keep
Just a
thinking
little
of
something to remember me by. Of course, he'll
Letterkenny.
never understand how a
Who's Tanis?
in Letterkenny. She's
No, in
the
this.
planning.
I don't know.
I just left him a little mess that
Oh,
he
I
has to
know.
take care of, but he's
But
not.
you don't yet.
I'm sure you do. Like I said, when you see...
So Marlena says hi.
Those little things mean you can't go past that.
Right, I figured they were all... What happens if I go past that?
You can't.
It says danger.
No, you can't because that's a wall.
A vast expanse of desert stretches before you with no markers or any indications like it would be a death trap.
See?
Oh, it's just Portsmouth. Leaves the others. Come on, past the line.
Yes?
Wait,
What can I do?
What I wanted to do here. Force speed. Oh no, sand peeps. Swing. And let's. What should you do? Oh, I think I have an idea. Instead of that, how about this? Swing. And then you're not gonna stun anybody. You can just go blast it.
I'm here.
I love the way they freeze after they throw the lightsaber. It's like their whole body is just like, and go. And go.
Give me your shirt.
Give me your shirt.
Same people.
Do I have to get one for everybody or just one? Cool, refuse. Cool beans.
What?
I'm here.
Can someone take him for a second? It's probably gonna pick up, unfortunately, but I really have to use that.
Lightsabers, force powers, UV bugs, overcomplicated so much. Just apply plasma to their faces. What are these things?
Your mother.
Sure.
Ready.
That's a bad
I'm here.
Droid efficiency at its best. Droid efficiency.
Yes.
The force.
They're like desert hippos.
Yeah, they're horrifying.
Desert hippos.
Desert raid skull plates. Okay, yeah, these are the things that I spent $700 for a skull plate. And some light cycles.
What?
Remember that? The lady's like, oh my god, please help me, I'm so fucking poor. My husband was a hunter. And, just like, buy my plate. And I was like, here's an extra 200 credits, buy yourself something nice, I like your face. False gratitude. Thank you for standing in the way of all that damage for me, Master.
I'm never just picking up HK quotes right now. Oh, Miles. You lasted like 2 minutes before we go. Hey.
Hey. You're getting it. I don't want to fight them.
You have to.
Could they potentially be the ones that I need to be in my cloak for?
Nope.
No?
Nope.
Ready.
Yes.
Alright then. Well. I can't read that.
Yeah. You cried for a second. It's complicated.
The sands have made it very impossible for me to read what I'm equipping or using.
Oh, Miles, honey.
Mine. Hey, can you grab me one of those too, Jackie?
Oh, yeah. Does anybody else want one?
No.
Like, what is this item? Is that my shield?
Yes?
Oh, burp.
It's a good burp, buddy.
Ready.
Is he okay?
I'm winning currently by 2 points.
Yeah. He does the whole like.
He's there. He's there.
I'm here.
Yeah. He does the that really slow build.
I'm here.
Abby, I mean, she didn't, when she was this age, Abby would cry, believe it or not. When Abby was this little, she made, like, no fusses at all. She's such a chill kid. But when she cried, it was like, but it, like, never happened. This one fusses over everything.
Watch this Domino's commercial.
Whoa.
Pizza.
It's terrible. You can barely be called pizza.
He doesn't even know that. It's delicious pizza.
It's pizza.
Joe immediately lying to kids.
But it's working. I'm gonna switch to a doctor commercial. I'm sorry.
That's funny.
Oops, it seemed like these might have been the ones to talk to.
No. I guarantee it's
I'm
not.
getting a lot of these death sticks.
Yeah, you can get some of
There's
those
funny people
too.
there.
There's some you cannot talk to these. I know which ones. You get in uniforms
Just
too, right?
okay is not okay.
You should really put basketball on too.
That's America's best neighborhood. Verizon.
He looks like he's focusing
That's
so
AT&T.
hard.
Verizon.
They're all terrible, Joe. They're all terrible. He's a transplant.
Sure. Oh,
That's
there
true,
goes his
right?
face.
Don't listen to them. Never go to Zales. Go to K.
That's where Mommy and Daddy got their wedding bands.
Every kid.
We could have gotten cheaper ones on Etsy.
You don't want to go to the Galleria of Jewelry? Which, by the way, is the most pretentious name ever.
Galleria of Jewelry, yeah.
Yes.
This stream sponsored by K Jewelers.
Kiss me.
This stream should be sponsored by so many things.
Disney Plus.
Disney Plus.
Yes.
Ready.
The Mandalorian.
Trojan condoms.
No.
Trojan condoms. Not if you're allergic to latex.
I was gonna say, they don't make a non-latex, and that is their fault.
And most non-latex manufacturers don't make them properly.
Yes.
I mean, by properly, that's a polite way for you of saying
Repeat it-
don't make them
repeat it
big
to
enough.
Lil
I'm not trying.
I like that dig. That was great. I made him hear it, so it's all good.
It's not really a dig, but I didn't want it to seem like self-promotion. I don't know.
I mean, it's not a lie. I'll back you up on that one. You guys make excellent uncles.
Oh man, you know what?
Can you smile?
You know what football needed?
It lasted a second.
Oh no! He's like, where's the fun? Miles,
Like,
Miles.
Go back to the football robot song.
Oh no, Miles. Hey bud. Hey peekaboo. Peekaboo.
Who's that over there?
Oh, I see those real tears.
I
Those
know.
Yeah.
real tears.
Miles, who's
Peekaboo. Peekaboo. Oh, he doesn't even care. He's moved on. He's moved on. Yeah. Yeah,
The tears may be
that's
real,
Stan,
but
that
the cry
attention
isn't.
span. Hi, bud. Hi, honey. Look at you with your little old man comb over. It's very cute.
It's okay, Miles. You'll have this again when you're
Al,
70.
look at the face he's giving you, Al. Did you see that?
Buddy.
Oh, man.
Hey, buddy boy.
Oh.
You.
Yeah,
In his huge
his
pouch.
gigantic, his gigantic
Doing
sack.
okay over here in your sack? What?
Nothing.
The stack is limit the size of the sack.
It's the sleep sack. Oh my God.
Hey, bud. You big strong
You
guy.
could just call it a pouch.
It's a sleep. It's legitimately called a sleep
Yeah,
sack.
actual-
You little sweaty sack.
I mean, I don't have any mediums, unfortunately. So I've gone from smalls to larges.
So, there reminds me of a story. We're ordering food on Saturday night? Dinner, and I wanted the skirt steak from this place. I got skirt steak. And then my mom also is like, you know what? I usually don't get it. I'll have the skirt steak too. And she tells my dad medium. So
Oh, no.
my he's like, yeah, Mom wants her steak medium. I'm like, okay. He's like, I don't think they have a large though. And I'm like,
oh Lord.
like, what are you talking about? He's like, she only wanted the medium. I'm like, Dad, the temperature of the meat.
Oh, that's
And
great.
he was just like, oh my God. I was just like, Dad, you can't get senile yet on me.
It's too early.
Here's a giraffe.
I'm not ready to take care of your whole life yet.
And here's a screaming baby.
Yeah. We got you, bud.
Alright, so I've equipped my powered battle armor, which I totally forgot about. And now we're going to unequip that for some sand people clothing.
My mom usually orders brown rice.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, with her
Oh,
Chinese
no.
food. We ordered Chinese food last night. All my mom got was shrimp fried rice, and then my dad's like, "You want white rice or brown rice?" And I was like, "You're getting fried rice."
More rice.
More rice.
Yes?
Oh, I like that it
It was
legit
not-
makes us look
not
like
my
sand
dad's
people.
Oh, some shrimp
Yes.
fried rice with my shrimp fried rice.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Oh yeah.
I heard you liked rice, so I put some rice in shrimp fried rice, so you could rice your rice.
Really? I can't talk to you guys?
Good
No.
ricey rice.
The only,
You don't know
can
that
only talk to
meme?
the ones beyond
Didn't
that
you hear
area.
that
You kill
meme?
the other
Oh my
ones.
god, it was like the biggest, what was it? It used to be, Hit My Ride, where they'd be like, dude, I heard you like speakers, so put
Exhibit.
speakers on your speakers so you can listen to music speakers.
Yeah. Play your PlayStation.
Yeah, there you go.
Let's
Put a
make this
PlayStation
quick
inside
there.
your PlayStation.
Yeah. Because, I mean, the things they used to do to those cars was ridiculous.
Oh yeah.
Ridiculously awesome.
Some of it, but some of it was bullshit.
You know, a ton of those cars got
How can I help?
Oh yeah.
Not just that. I mean, there were some that just, there was no, it wasn't safe, some of it. Like,
But is any car truly safe?
Yes.
yes?
It's a car made of Nerf.
Or in Green
It's
Eggs
a car
and Ham,
made of
a car
nothing.
made of bubbles, a bubble wrap car.
That doesn't exist.
It does in Green Eggs and Ham.
That doesn't matter. That's not the material world.
That's why I said
Joe
Nerf.
was drawing the line!
You can make a car out of Nerf.
Did anyone?
No, it's
Then
not
it
a
doesn't
Raymond
exist.
joke.
Well,
It's just a
challenge
dream.
accepted.
Dreams don't exist.
Dreams don't exist.
Don't let your dreams be memes.
Don't let your dreams be dream
Exactly.
memes.
Meme dreams.
I
I've had meme dreams.
know you do, honey. You tell me about them all the time.
Like what?
I don't know.
I think we need an example.
It's
I
been
don't
a
remember,
while.
I don't remember
Yeah.
any of my dreams.
Me when I'm missing
You do remember some of
Deshaun
them.
Jackson, so I made the meme into reality.
You did. You made that, I sent him, it was the combination of the Baby Yoda and the crying cat meme. And, Joe added me missing Deshaun Jackson.
So wait, where are you going now?
I'm, filling out the map.
Oh, okay. It's not really that exciting.
Yes?
I mean, it's more exciting
Yes.
if I do it like this. Yeah, it's super exciting. It looks like a 90s music video.
Actually, there was a Spice Girls music video that looked just like
I know. It's the one I'm referencing.
I think it was Generation X.
Racing around at the speed.
Anyone out there? Could you help? I seem to be,
God, I hate that voice with that face.
Wow, what is...
Ready.
What?
Stuff
Anyone
in
out there?
nightmares.
Could you help? I seem to be,
You didn't get
doomed.
Davik's armor back?
That was very chill.
What? I know.
You didn't take Davik's armor back?
I don't know what you mean.
That's what you had on earlier.
No, I bought power armor.
Oh, I didn't know
Better.
that.
Yeah. What the fuck is happening over here, guy?
Hold on there. How about talking to me before you go
He's,
missing those things?
doomed.
I need your help.
Yeah.
Is he the husband?
Yes.
Hey there. Thanks for stopping.
Thanks for
I've
stopping.
been stuck without water for
I love
hours.
this guy. He's
What's
such
looking
an
good?
asshole
I
voice.
remember you from
Right?
Prizes Club.
There's a
Been
character in
Anchorhead.
Knights of the Old Republic 2
Maybe
that is
help me get out of here.
the biggest dick ever, and
Bigger than Flatworm Dick Face?
yes, different kind of dick.
I'll bet she does. She's decided I've
It's
finally
just-
worn out
oh
my
God, I
welcome, and
love
she's
how
fixed my
much of a
droids to
dick
do her
he is in
dirty
that
work.
game.
Commentary. One would hope the female is better at repairs than Yukalaka.
Now wait a minute. Is this guy seriously saying that his wife is trying to
I
kill him
triggered
via
some sort of
droid?
trap she programmed.
Yeah.
Probably figured I wouldn't be smart enough to get out. Yeah, she was right.
You sit back and let your droids
Now
do, honey.
really isn't the time for a lecture. Of course, I might be more receptive after I'm listening.
Going on with this droid.
What do you want
The
me to
wife
do?
put a kink in my battle droids. They're in some sort of discharge loop. And if I move from this spot, they're threatening to blow up. She knew I wouldn't know how to fix them. Could you try
Just
to do
stop
some
moving.
repairs? They don't care if you move. It's just me who's stuck.
I say leave him.
You're pretty heartless for such a pretty lady.
Jesus!
Take it back. Let's congratulate his wife.
Yes! You're a Jedi!
We blast them
Yeah, but he's an
back and
asshole.
save you the trouble, Master.
What's with all the droids lately? My
Oh.
wife get to you too?
Negative. I just don't like organic meat bags. Except for the Master, of course.
I'd really appreciate a bit of help, please.
You may want to say before you do this one.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Why
Just
do we
help.
Why are we hating on him so
Just-
hard?
Just access each droid's repair interface. You'll have to do some tinkering.
For all
but be
we know,
careful.
he's a wife beater.
And, ignore the message Marlena left in there. No way do I deserve this.
Aha! There it is. He's a wife beater. And the message says,
Well, listen. Here's wait.
the
Now,
message says, He's not Chris Brown. We're not gonna love him later.
That was a good one.
Ooh, they weren't married though, were they?
No.
No, but I mean,
that doesn't make it right, is that?
it wasn't just it wasn't just beating. That was like attempted murder.
Oh, yeah, he
definitely
was
attempted murder.
She went to the hospital
what
with severe damage.
But anyway, I would like to say how she was like, we don't even execute the Sith.
Thank you,
we
Naren.
don't believe in killing people.
He is absolutely, Naren is absolutely
She's
right.
like,
Why do
leave
you
this
have
guy to
battle droids if
fucking
you
melt
don't
in
even know how
the
to handle
desert,
them?
and if he moves, these droids will explode on him.
No, Naren is right. Naren is right. Why do you have battle droids if you don't know how to handle them?
That's a good. Well, maybe his wife was doing it. Remember how my brother was going to Drexel for digital media?
Oh, right, and he had all his
didn't know
friends
how
do
to
his homework.
digital
Yeah,
media?
and had all his friends do all his homework.
Yeah.
He went to digital
Having
media
fun on the
thinking he
dunes,
was going to make
Janice?
video games. The thing
I
is,
made sure you would.
in any digital media
Here's the
program,
deal.
for the most part,
Your precious
obviously,
droids have trapped
you're going to have to learn
They'll
art
hold you until
and
you
some
die of
factor.
thirst.
Well,
Make a
Dylan
mistake while
sucks at
repairing
art
them,
worse than
they
Alex does.
explode.
Like,
Have a good
loads
death.
worse. And he did not feel like he had to learn. So, he would, like, convince all of his friends to do his projects for him until they finally wised up and said, no, we're not doing this anymore. And that's when he quit. To be fair, I mean, he's doing a lot better now.
Yes, good.
And I feel like if art was not involved, he probably could have made great video games.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But art's involved.
So you can just automatically repair them all, I think, with the 3 repair parts. Or you can try the manual.
So how
They're
do
all
we do
math
this?
puzzles, I think.
Scanning memory nodes. What is this? 4 times 14 times 11?
No, it's not. It's no. That's like a separator.
Oh, I can't even read this.
4, 11 to 14, 31 to 14.
You skip 14, Jackie.
Oh.
It's 4,
That's- yeah.
14,
Oh.
11-14, 31-14, 13-21-14, and then the next 2 are blank because you gotta fill them in.
Scripted number. I don't fucking know. This one.
Oh my god, are you
Click.
gonna brute force it?
Got it.
Jesus! You pulled
He brute forced it?
on the first try!
Okay, that's 1 down.
Ass.
On to the next one.
This is usually what happens, Joe, with these kind of puzzles.
Although, I have
Having
no room
fun
to
on
talk.
the
Jackie, you
I
really
made sure
don't.
you-
Scanning. Power cell drain must not exceed total.
Difference motivators measure the same total energy pool as either 300 small pulses or 180 large pulses. Error. Upper motivator has used 100 small pulses. How many large pulses left in the remaining fraction?
Okay, now I need to read that.
If a train leaves New York at 60 miles per hour headed due east, is that the next one?
No.
Or is it going to be more like a flat is to earth as bullshit is to...
I think it might be. There's definitely
Yeah,
an anagram
analogies.
one.
Yeah, analogies.
Analogy, thank you. Jeez.
Hey, an anagram would also make sense for this kind of puzzle, but I rocked analogies. That was one of my favorite parts of the SATs, and they took it out.
I fucking hated it.
I loved analogies. I didn't get a single one wrong, but they were easy. A basic division, oh no! Really?
What'd you choose?
140. Rethink your math.
Okay.
Do you have to start at the first droid again?
Anyone out there?
No. You saved after the first
Anyone
one.
out there?
Yeah, I did.
I guess it didn't do.
Being tricky, huh?
No, this one's already done. Yeah, this is the one that's normal. You're good. No? Yeah, that one's not shaking about crazy.
Oh,
That
okay.
was
So
fine.
the still ones are the ones, okay.
Oh my god,
Alex,
Alex.
it's...
It's
Stop it!
120! Jesus!
I was just gonna go through the options instead of having to do
God.
that.
Alex.
Why solve a puzzle when
Anyone
you
out
can
there?
pull Alex and brute
Anyone
force
out
it?
Yeah. I mean, you
At
chose-
least Jackie guesses it
Having
right.
fun
You
on
chose
States
warrior
for a
for a
reason.
reason.
At least I use logic. Sort of.
No.
It's-
No, I
Let's
don't.
not
No, I
push it,
don't.
Jackie.
There are
No, I
saves
don't.
for a reason.
I wish there were like Phantasmagoria your save right now.
Oh.
I'm kidding, I wouldn't have.
Data missing from prime values. Listing data 2, 3, 5, 11, 13, 7, 19. That was just the tell me what prime numbers are.
Yeah, it was just the golem.
There's always
golem
prime
thing
number
again.
one.
Okay.
5, 7, 9, 11, and 13. Which of these is different?
Node 1 reports to node.
Alex! Read
Alex!
the puzzle.
Alex!
Okay.
Yes, I do.
Fine.
If not, I'll fucking read
It's
it.
literally
Jesus
going to be faster
Christ.
for me to do this.
No
than to
one
read the
cares
puzzle.
about speed. We're supposed
No,
to play the
we're not
fucking
speedrunning
game.
the game, Alex.
I care.
Stop. Node 1 reports node 2 failed. Node 2 reports node 3 failed. Node 3 reports node 2 failed. Error. 2 of the above are definitely false. Compare logic to identify the only memory node that can be correct. Well?
What do you mean, well? I thought you wanted to solve it, which is why you're reading it.
I thought we read it together, but clearly not. Node. Which one did you already select?
You selected one.
I selected one.
Okay. So that's 2.
Do you want me to guess too? Is that what you're saying?
Well, yeah, because if 2 of them are saying that 2 failed, then they would both be correct, and that can't be. It has to be 1. So it has to be 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was easy. What the fuck?
Anyone out there? Could you help?
Alex, that was nothing.
I know. I was gonna just
That was
skip through it.
unpleasant.
Alex,
Thanks for
if,
your help.
what is
I'd
the
have
point
been
of playing
gone.
these games if we're not going to actually
Never asked
do
me
the
for
puzzles?
anything.
I mean,
consider my
I've got my way of solving the
Please,
puzzle.
Take this.
That's not
Not
solving,
solving
Alex.
anything.
Well, I mean, if you get through it, then
It's
it's
barely
technically
playing.
That's not solving.
It's like solving the Gordian knot.
No, it's
Then
barely
yeah.
playing.
I doubt any of those uptight hunters would have helped, and I doubt the wife is coming back. I'm heading back to the shop. I hope she left the manuals for these things behind.
Take a sword, you cut the rope. Just saying.
God, I hope she has a trap ready for him in his fucking office.
Wow, Jackie.
He's an asshole.
He's not that bad.
He was pretty bad.
He wasn't a wife beater. He's not Chris Brown.
That we know
That's true.
of. For all we know, that's the backstory that they didn't include in the game.
Listen, you know the
There's
only
always a bit of character that the authors know that other people don't.
thing, you know the only thing that
J.K.
Chris
Rowling
Brown
likes to
is
tell us all
guilty
that
of.
shit all the time. Like how they wizard poop out of their pants.
That's right, the wizard
Yeah.
film.
Or how Dumbledore's gay.
Well, I think we all kind of figured that one right.
No, that was retroactive.
Yeah.
It's not as bad as the poop one.
No.
No, it's definitely not as bad as the poop one.
Nothing will be as bad as that
No.
poop one. Except maybe Rito.
I feel like I'd rather have Rito Han shot first than wizards apparate shit out of their pants.
Yeah, I know.
Like, do they need toilet paper?
No.
Do they
it's-
apparate
No.
all the shit?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I
Why
would
don't they
assume
just
they don't need
apparate
wipes
it?
at that point.
Why do
That's
they
why. Why don't they just apparate it out of their?
intestines?
That's what I was thinking.
Right.
If you're gonna say like they apparate it out of their pants, why go that far? Why let it get to that point? Why not just get rid of it all in your intestines?
Yeah.
Why not just become a race that doesn't need to poop?
Sure.
The poop in it.
Harry. That's what Dad used to call him before he read the book.
See? And he turns out he was more accurate than he thought.
Well, now he's a huge Harry Potter
Fuck
fan.
you,
So.
Sam people. Come on.
They'll be
now,
back.
I was,
And in greater number.
I was busy fighting these whatever they are.
What can I do?
attack it off.
You cannot win.
You don't want to be firing a pistol in melee range. Do what you have to.
Are you talking about the guy we just freed?
According to the wiki, he cheated on his wife with otherwise a useless idiot. Oh, well, just because he's a useless, adulterous idiot doesn't mean you should leave him to die in the desert.
I didn't say you should leave him to die in the desert. I said his wife has every reason to have a trap ready for him in his office.
Bastila.
Yes?
I mean...
Bastila the Jedi.
Alex.
It's like, let him fucking melt.
Alex. For all we know, she's been burned.
Doesn't matter. She shouldn't have been burned. She can't be burned. She's a Jedi. She shouldn't be healed well.
Well, I mean, fucking Anakin wasn't supposed to marry.
Yeah, are you saying that she should be modeling herself after Darth fucking Vader?
He wasn't Darth Vader at that point.
He was Darth Vader at that point.
No, he wasn't.
By the time where him getting burned turned into him murdering children, I'm gonna count it as Darth Vader.
Okay,
even
that's
though,
fair.
even though
That's
they didn't
fair.
tell him your name will be Darth Vader for no reason.
I think the moment
Fucking
he killed kids is
arbitrary.
kind of.
That was so
I mean,
great.
can't you apply the logic of Batman though? Like,
We'll let you go this
I won't kill you, but I don't have to save you.
Eastern Dune Sea continues to barrenize it, but there are signs that people have passed this way.
Didn't Batman save him anyway, though?
No,
You can't go over.
he did not.
Can't go.
He
We gotta go to the other one. With the
bataranged the frig out of there and let him fall with the train.
It shouldn't even. It doesn't
Oh, wait,
deserve
Batman
justice.
Begins? You talking about?
When he said
grab-
it,
he
he said,
grappled?
yeah, he grappled. Thank you.
But then he did it.
Battering out of here.
But then he realized that was wrong.
No, he didn't.
He did, because then he saved the Joker when he could have died.
Technically, yes. At the same time, I don't think he saved him for that purpose. I mean, let's put it this way. There's a difference between throwing the grapple hook to catch the Joker as he's falling down, 20 feet, or a runaway train is about to crash into a building and it would probably kill them both to try to rescue this asshole. Yeah, no, I don't equate the two. I don't equate the two.
And back. No. There's something I must do.
What the frig are those things?
These are little gizzlords.
Do what? What are you talking about? You should talk to HK?
Statement. HK-47 is ready to serve, Master.
No, it definitely wasn't
Fighter
openly
simulation.
addressed in the movies. It's more.
Statement. I have little knowledge of that to impart, Master.
More of a choice that I put special meaning to.
I see where you're coming
It's
from.
kind of like no one addressed, or not that I saw, the ironic death of both Tony Stark and Captain America being the selfless man versus the selfish. But everybody drew their own opinion about that as well.
Well, everybody can draw their own opinion anyway. I think for this particular thing about Batman, I think it was a JoJo moment where it was put out there and then forgotten.
I assume the authority
Like that whole thing was like oh man, yeah, Batman's kind of hardcore now, but then like in the next movie, Batman was no longer as hardcore.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, sure.
Observation.
As
I
for
am sure you are aware of the
the
majority
Tony Stark
of my skills,
Captain
Master.
America thing,
I
I
can
mean,
handle various sorts of heavy weaponry.
I think it was an interesting juxtaposition
well above
because
those of
if
your
you think
average
about it, if you
man.
go by the whole
Those are my
series in
principal
general,
things. An
Tony Stark spent the entire Marvel Universe series up to that point being remarkably selfish.
Yeah.
Remarkably. And so, yes, his death was a selfless act, whereas Captain America, like literally before he was even Captain America, was ready to jump on a grenade for people, and then decided, maybe I'll just spend the rest of my life doing something I want to do. So in that sense, it was almost like
He died selfishly.
he died selfishly.
Being the selfless man, whereas Tony Stark died selflessly being selfish.
Right, and that I actually really liked that as
me
a
too.
thing. Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if you were like.
No, I love that.
Oh yeah, no, I thought it was great. That was, believe Endgame. In my opinion, Endgame was one of the best Marvel movies.
Oh, easy.
Yeah, and I mean, I'm also biased.
is
because
not
I
impossible
flippin'
that
love
lesser memory functions could
most
be
of
restored,
Marvel.
however.
We can't get into
Answer.
too much because
You may
then that
attempt
brings
to
up a
restore
shitty
portions
movie
of
that
my
we all have to
completed
deal
memory,
with.
Master, but
What?
some skill
What?
at repair is
Nobody's
required.
bringing up that
we're good.
movie.
Deeper functions of my core
What shitty
memory,
movie are we
however,
talking about?
Nobody's
will
bringing
be
up that movie.
unadvisable
We're talking about The Last
to
Jedi again?
No.
It is possible that
Skull?
some external stimulus might result in memory
Into Darkness?
reactivated.
I can just
playing
list
the
off
video
shitty
game.
movies.
I've been playing a video, Alex. I've been playing a video game.
Answer.
Oh my god, no.
Simply tell me
The
that you
shitty
would
Marvel
grant the
movie?
attempt,
You talking
Master,
about? I
and
don't
will
remember.
attempt
I know.
to
Well,
walk
you don't think it's shitty,
The Chamber of Secrets.
but legitimately everybody else on the planet.
Oh, Iron Man 3? I love
Ah,
Iron
this
Man
is
3.
what I was avoiding.
I like that.
request.
Oh, come
I
on,
only
Joe.
ask that you be oh so
I hated
Thank you,
it.
Joe. Thank you, Joe.
I hated it so
Wasn't
much.
bad.
I
as you
hated
wish, Master.
almost every moment of that whole
Oh,
And
no.
that is
movie. I'm
access
serious.
to my
I hated what they did to his
self-control.
character. I hated what they did to the Mandarin.
Now close
I
the
did
last
not like the
panel.
whole concept of like, oh, we need to do
We're not
magic,
gonna-
but we don't want to call it
There's
magic.
not a chance that you
It was
need
all
Periscope to
dumb.
be able to
I
do
hate
that.
just
Oh, yeah.
really. I hated what they did with Pepper Potts. I really didn't like it.
Can I do it with
Yeah,
other
what are you-
Nope,
characters?
you have to do it yourself.
Oh, what's that? Plus, the guy he let die was a lot less. That I agree with that too. He was not a
Hey,
super
a
public
real
figure. No one
warrior,
really
not
knew
everything
about
is
Ra's al Ghul.
Your choice.
The fuck of me.
Very quickly. Yeah, for sure. Plus, I mean, the whole point of The Dark Knight versus Batman Begins is that they were trying to set a political standard by saying Harvey Dent was the real hero. So, in that sense, you can't equate the two because, you know, the whole thing with Ra's al Ghul was legitimately out of the blue, for the
Racial.
most part.
Isn't it racial?
Whatever. In the movie, it's Ra's al Ghul, but it is Ra's al Ghul, yes. I'm going by the movie.
Come on.
Whatever, man. But yeah, like his whole thing was not. It was more of like a springing up, almost like a springing up of chaos. Whereas the Joker was a slow build, a very
Yeah,
public
you got,
slow
Chris.
build of
You might want to do that to yours, Alex.
chaos and burning and anything he could think, like whatever he wanted, basically. Whereas Ra's al Ghul had a goal in mind. Joker didn't have a goal. He just wanted to see it all fucking.
3.
Yeah,
And the
this one
top
has
one.
an
So I
6
think in
extra
that
members.
sense,
Yeah.
it's a little different. It's almost like, to me, it's like a sociopath versus a psychopath. And Alex and I have had this debate before. In a sociopath, so a psychopath is someone who legitimately does not know the difference between good or bad. And that's when people say he's a psychopath. You can't say that. It's not totally true unless the person has a legitimate problem where they cannot determine good or evil.
Like the president.
Sure. Yes. Actually, kind of. Yeah. But it's well, a good example is if you've seen American Horror Story. There's a clown who thinks he's saving kids by kidnapping and killing them, but he thinks that he's rescuing them. Like he can't tell the difference between what he's doing as bad as what he thinks he's doing. Whereas a sociopath is someone who can tell the difference between good and evil and chooses to ignore it. And that's most criminals, manipulators, a lot of CEOs, unfortunately, have symptoms of sociopathy. So, in my opinion, a sociopath is way worse than a psychopath because a psychopath can't tell, but a sociopath knows and gives no fucks. So, Ra's al Ghul was actually worse than the Joker in a way because he knew right and wrong and chose to pretty much ignore the world's concept of right and wrong for his own version. I'm thinking that he was doing good by killing millions and millions of people.
Then wouldn't that be a psychopath?
No, he's a sociopath because he knows that the world is going to see this as wrong. He knows that no one except for him and his people are going to look at this and go, they did a good thing. He knows no one's going to understand.
Yeah.
He knows it's wrong.
He just doesn't give a shit.
But he doesn't give a crap about what the world thinks. The world can say it's wrong. I know it's right. That's what makes a sociopath. A psychopath is everybody's gonna know what I'm doing is right because it's right.
What do you guys think about Dark Knight Rises?
I
like Dark Knight Rises.
I liked it when I first saw it. I thought it was great, and I had that blindness of it. And I still enjoy it. Don't get me wrong. When it's on, I still enjoy it. I was all with it the second time watching it through, until a few key points, like when he broke his back and then didn't need a doctor to fix his back. Was point 1. I also did not like that Talia was...
Talia the ghoul.
Yeah, she was the big bad guy at the end. First of all, I thought for sure that What's-Her-Face was going to be the bad guy. But...
Catwoman?
No, not Catwoman. I knew Catwoman was going to be that bad. Talia. I knew that oh god, I can't think of her name right now. The French actress.
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you, Marion Cotillard.
Yeah.
I knew she was going to be
It's
the
a
bad
man.
guy.
She got it from that. Good, because I was like halfway there.
I knew she was going to be the bad guy just from the start, even before I read anything.
Why am I fighting you?
But I didn't like her reasoning. I didn't like the way her character unfolded. I didn't like the whole thing of taking over the city and having all the cops like stuck underground. Like the whole, I'm sorry. I thought it was a plot that basically they sat in a room and were like brainstorming ways to do what they want. Like they had ideas of how they wanted it to go or what they wanted to have happen, and they were brainstorming ways of getting to those points without actually having any segue.
There are some
into
really
those
good things
points.
in that movie, but I'm the same way as you. I came out of that and I was like, oh, I loved it, but since then I've thought more.
Right, like right.
It really
problems
discards
with
the
the
morality of the situation. Joker does not process the morality of the factor because he's wrapped up in that anyone can be just like me.
Exactly. That is the perfect way to describe that. And I think that the movie Joker, was that the one we saw?
I've not seen it yet.
Yeah.
You guys have.
I won't say anything about it, but I will say that it did an excellent job of showcasing that perfectly.
Have you seen The King of Comedy?
No.
Not knowing to ask Joe.
Oh no.
It's a Martin Scorsese film. It's a very, very, very black comedy. And it did not do well in the theaters. And it stars Robert De Niro.
Oh no, Joe, is it time?
Yep.
It's about time.
Time to
Same people warrior is recognized just down in your feet.
Ooh, that's the trail.
Interjection. One moment. I believe I understood that, Master.
Did you get that new Family Feud?
Translation. Result. I believe I've succeeded in confusing him, Master.
We've got Jeopardy.
He has shown an interest not common among
Same
outsiders.
Jeopardy.
That's fine.
I mean, I'm also down for the old Family Feud too.
Well, we already, but it's
There's one we
cycling.
haven't done.
Oh, okay.
Just random luck. Bye, Joe.
Bye, Joe.
See you
Bye,
2
Joe.
days. Yep.
Bye, Joe.
Yeah,
Mark
everybody.
Andrews
Translation.
catch the 7th touchdown thrown by Lamar Jackson.
You know what's funny? I bet everybody. I bet if you point out the fact that the Eagles traded away the Lamar Jackson pick to get Carson Wentz, people will be like, "Oh my God, fucking how good they?" But like, you can't call that at the time. Carson Wentz was solid.
There's no guarantee that Lamar Jackson will be the same player that he is in Philadelphia.
Right. He's got wide receivers.
Yes.
I have not seen The Killing Joke, but
Right, he
it's on
actually
my
has-
on my list.
a
I
fucking offensive
really
coordinator.
want to. I have heard so many good things about it. It's on my list.
But he is pretty special. He's got
The first
shit
like
going.
half hour
He's
that's
clicking.
not really
He
from,
definitely
based on the
does.
comic is weak, but
Popping
the
off.
part that's
Oh, yeah.
based on the comic.
That's what everybody else said. Yeah. See,
Yeah.
when I
Alright,
worked
later,
at FYE, whether I was a manager or not, everybody learned right off the bat. If you want me to never shut up, just bring up superhero movies.
Yeah, The Killing Joke was really, really freaking good. I did hear that the animated version of The Killing Joke that they did recently was not so great.
Which one? The one with Mark Hamill?
Yeah.
Translation.
I heard it was great.
It's the like I said, the first like half hour that's not based on the comic is weak, and the part that's based on the comic.
Translation.
Is
He claims he has no reason to believe you, Master. Your kind have tainted this land with machines and uncaring, ignorant feet. Translation.
No,
He
my ignorant
requires
feet.
proof of good faith. We must make a contribution to his people that shows we are not a threat. Shall I blast him now, Master?
The HK is the best.
Translation. Translation. He plans to move his people farther from Anchorhead, but they need to build up stores of water first. Translation: he wants moisture evaporators from the Zircon. If you deliver them, he will order that his people reduce their attacks on miners. Translation. Translation. He says you will get... Translation. Translation. He says that will never happen, Master. Ignorant outsiders continually desecrate their most reverential customs.
Really?
This will always demand a response. And added to that, respect.
I mean, it's not like I don't know that Barbara Gordon ends up in a wheelchair.
Step. It is doubtful you will get agreement on much more than that. Translation. Translation. He does not
Yeah, I
believe
gotta
you,
see it.
Master. We will only be allowed to re-enter the Enclave when we have the evaporators with us. Translation. We are to be escorted outside. He will wait, but he doesn't believe we are coming back.
Oh my god, you took all of her clothes off
No,
again?
they took it off us because they took off the Sand People uniform.
Okay. Why are you in a fucking bathing suit and she's in a bikini? I call bullshit.
Good question.
What are we waiting on?
1 second, I'm trying to read something here. There we
You look like you're about to go to the lake in the 1920s.
go. So my favorite DC comic event.
Is it the one that I think it is?
Probably.
What is it?
Which one do you think it is?
The trial. The killing of... What's her face?
There's no trial, but I think you are correct.
Yeah.
It's the,
You probably want to just return to your...
yes.
Just return to your ship.
Oh god, I still think about that one occasionally.
Identity Crisis?
I always think about Identity Crisis. Oh my god, that one hits so hard.
Yeah, it's super duper good.
Oh, it was so good.
I don't want to talk too much about it in case you haven't read Identity Crisis.
I'll tell you right now, if you like comics at all, find the DC comic Identity Crisis for the DC Justice League universe.
It's dope.
It's
real good.
You just want the
so good. And not only is it so good, like Alex and I, after reading it, because we read it pretty much together, after we read it, we both were just like looking at each other like, holy shit! And we still talk about the end because the end is just heartbreaking.
Oh, no.
I take it
Are these the people that...
It's so heavy, and that ending, like, oh my god, I legitimately was in tears with the ending of it. It like tugged at so many heartstrings.
Is there something I can do for you, miss?
There's also that
As
really
you
good
can see, we're
Deathstroke
in
fight.
quite a hurry.
A little too hard on the shock value on some things, but yeah.
Some of it, but I think they did that just to get the point across of what they were trying to show there.
My mother's condition.
I will say it was very super jarring considering it was a Justice League universe kind of thing.
I mean, they've always been pretty dark.
Did you say anything about my father?
Yeah, but for some reason that one was just a little too...
Where did you meet her? Do you...
rough. You know what I mean? Like that one, I don't know. Maybe it's because of the characters involved that it just felt super personal. You know? Like you felt like your own people were being...
Well, I mean, a lot of it focuses around Sue Dibney, and she was like the heart.
Exactly, and that's what I mean. That's why I think that's why it was so shocking when everything happened, because it was around Sue.
But let's not talk about it too much since Hoops hasn't read it.
Hoops, you've got to read it.
Hoops,
Okay.
You should read it. Well, I don't think I went to the Hunting Lodge.
You haven't, but it's not important either.
By the way, my Kindle Unlimited account also allows for comics. If you want to use my Kindle Unlimited account, you can do that too. I mean, I read comics, but I thought you might want to do that. I mean, it's already paid for itself. I've read like 7 books in a week.
Where are those raid plates?
So, the Basila's Mother quest will basically prevent you from continuing your Basila specific quest until that one is done.
Because 2003 BioWare didn't understand that anyone might ever want to see man, ass, or chest. But everybody's all up for tits and ass.
I certainly am.
Bet a T and A for everybody.
Give me that T. Hold the A for now.
You wish you could hold the A.
A. That was good.
Get lost.
Joe, get back here!
You swooped at it. Mine.
And Seraph is missing all this gold.
If
Okay,
it does.
I'm writing that one down.
I could. That. Everyone. I've. If I. It. Perhaps. It. Everyone.
Speaking of ass, as I was driving
Where is this going?
So as I was driving past the store today, I saw something that boggled my mind. So ladies have like, you know, like shapewear basically, which is like something that takes all of your jiggly bits and is supposed to like tighten it up.
Yeah.
It's like I wear postpartum ones, you know, because I still have some baby fat flab. But I saw a shapewear thing in the store window today that was basically, it goes from below the bra, like where the underwire is, all the way down to mid-thigh, but it leaves these holes for your butt cheeks to poke out. And I don't understand what I guess I don't understand why that was.
Right.
I don't know. But I saw it and I couldn't unsee it. I've never seen that before and I was just like, who buys that? But apparently it's really popular because it was on display in the window. I don't know what I was looking at.
That's bizarre.
It's just like I legitimately did a double take driving past that store today, and I was like, oh my god.
Well, I guess some people just want to see that ass cleavage.
But you don't see the cleavage; it's just the clothes.
I know.
It doesn't make sense.
No, it doesn't.
You're okay with that.
Okay, forget them.
I told you there was nothing here.
Yeah, I just want to get the conversation options out of the way. This guy's name is Kudos.
And later, the snack bar was named after him.
Common bullshit from Matt.
There's a lot of that.
Seriously, I would like to play Jeopardy if you're up for it.
Well, I'm sorry, I'm in Pazak now.
My bad.
Jackie, you probably want to get your keyboard.
He's asleep. Like passed out.
Where is your keyboard? It's just like.
I think it's on the chair of my desk chair.
All right.
I assume.
You're getting near the end of Dantooine.
And I think that the USB connector's in the computer.
Haha, shove off.
I've never seen you before in my life. Shove
off.
Send. Of course. It gets everywhere.
Dantooine is a long one. 13, that sucks. 20.
If you connect it now, I can fuck with him.
I'll do it.
No, don't. I don't want to fuck with him. He'll just get mad at me.
Well, just don't hit any buttons.
We're gonna go for it again here, buddy.
Out of the 4 planets, Manon is by far the longest.
Which one?
Manon.
How far in is that?
What?
Where's that one?
That's one of the 4 planets that were on the star map.
Okay.
Hell yeah. Hitting 20s.
That was her?
Yeah.
Oh, she's okay.
So it's Manon, Kashyyyk, Dantooine, and Korvac.
Is Manon first, or sorry, is
You can do
Manon
them
last,
anywhere you
or? Oh, in that, okay.
You do them any way you want to do.
Let's see if I can do multiples here. We'll start with -1. No, we can't. Okay. I'll waste the card just to learn that.
No, we knew that.
You can do multiples if you pull yourself below 20.
Really?
Yep. You cockbag.
That's close enough to suck a dick. We'll take
Right? Suck a dick.
we started the compilation of those now, Jackie.
Oh, did you?
Yes. Of course, the joke was that Alex only said it twice, but I said it 3 times on that stream after he said it.
I mean, that's fair.
I mean, you started.
The way you
were
said
like
it
the
was
catalyst.
just. I was gonna say
You're just the catalyst.
You
for
gave
the
it
nonsense.
charisma,
That's true.
Yeah, if you didn't say it once, I would have never said it that night.
right? Especially the way you said it.
Exactly.
I say it with fervor.
I think you're gonna have to treat us with one, Alex.
When it happens. We'll get there.
You say that the way I bring out the F-bomb when I'm really pissed. I was told when I was when I was a manager, my assistant, I never cursed before at work. Before I changed that later, but at the time I had never cursed there. But my assistant was dicking me over really badly, and I was pissed because I was about to go on vacation, and he was like, I was like this close to firing him. And so at some point I pulled him into the back room and I just unloaded, and I was just like, you fucking asshole. Like, I just like really went in, and he just like looked at me later on, like after everything had smoothed over and we had our talk and like everybody cooled down. He came back and he looked at me later on and he goes, you say the F-bomb with authority and it's really scary. And that's how Alex says, suck a dick.
Fuck.
Yeah, mine's better.
You don't say it with enough authority, Alex.
I missed the entire conversation.
What else is new?
That's okay. You can rewatch later.
He won't.
I know. It's okay. I've been making sure that all of our adventure game nights are captured.
Okay.
And then I send them to Drew, and I don't know what he does with them.
He sits on them because he doesn't want the world.
I believe he's sat on them so far. That's okay though.
He sits on them because he's just like, oh my god, what are you guys doing?
It's just nonsense. God, you gotta. Hey Drew, can you please edit the Phantasmagoria stream?
Oh god.
Oh god.
Oh god.
Wow.
Fucking Phantasmagoria.
Don't worry.
Can't believe that was the first one.
Yeah, first on stream. I know.
Stream.
There are like so many great games we could have.
I know.
The first one, like even before that, we had just done Gabriel Knight 1 and 2.
I know. Well, maybe not 2, but 1 was great.
I think Alex and I like 2 a lot more than you do.
I agree.
What game is this?
Gabriel Knight 2.
Fucking love Gabriel Knight 2.
I know you did.
It's so good.
I did not.
1 is much better. Though.
It was so much better.
No, yeah, no, there's no question about it. Gabriel Knight 2 is not as good as Gabriel Knight 1, but it holds a special place in my heart.
Yeah, I'm with you, Alex. I'm with you.
Okay, are we done? I'm ready for Jeopardy. Let's go. Alex is not even paying attention to me. He's had it.
Kazak also never ends.
Oh god.
I'm paying attention to the chat. I'm playing the
We've
game.
been paying attention. We've been talking to Naren more than you have.
Correct.
He's just being Alex.
Oh,
You know what? If I ever get high blood pressure, it's because of you. But I have low blood pressure right now, so if you get high blood pressure, you're really trying, man. What?
Her mother was supposed to be here somewhere. Ask if they've seen her.
My Christmas party starts fucking 3 p.m.
We should try to find her.
Oh, all these damn things only like starts at 6, and it's like
Yeah, right after
fucking
work.
go.
Yeah.
No, I want time away from work. That's the whole fucking idea.
That is the point.
I am very jealous of Alex's company's Christmas party this year, and I'm not allowed to go.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have gaming tables.
Why aren't you allowed to go?
Because they don't let people's spouses or family
Really?
come to the Christmas party.
They wouldn't let him throw us out of it, but
Yeah, it is.
I'm sad because he gets to play roulette with fake money.
not even real.
They're giving him
You can't do
money.
real gambling. We don't have a gambling license.
They're giving him fake money.
300 fun bucks to go out and.
Fun.
Greetings again.
Can you convert these fun bucks into real money?
I'm sure there's
Or is
prizes
it
he gets to win at something. Though.
Or it is as meaningless as Bitcoin.
Yes.
Bitcoin.
And I
But I'm sad because
I
he
should
gets to play
remind you that you were
blackjack
not
and
retained as a
poker
diplomatic
and roulette,
You
and
are
I can
not
stay home
authorized to do
and
anything
not do
other
any
than
of that.
deliver. Farewell.
I just hope we get.
I'm
food.
good at roulette. I mean,
What
not
am I
as
doing
good
here?
as anybody can be at a game of chance. My dad taught me a logical way to approach roulette. It's best to do it where each chip is only $1 and no more than that, unless you really want to go for it. You put out 8 chips. You do 4 in corners. Any corner, you like just spread it all out. 4 in corners. 3 in halves. 1 in a straight number. And if you spread it out far enough, you'll, as long as it hits a corner, even if it just hits like one of the little corners, you'll get 8 chips back. So you won't really lose anything, but you'll still get to play and have fun. And following that logic, Alex and I have actually never lost money at roulette. We've either won or we've broken even.
Nice.
So, like I said, I'm as good at a game of chance as one can be.
The world ends, you can still burn the Monopoly money and start a fire.
That is correct.
And the real money, because that will basically be Monopoly money at that point.
And I talked him down on the vaporizers. It only took me 9 times saying, "You sure? Are you sure? Really?
Here we go.
Real? Let's check and see if that door was a door. It's not.
When is a door not a door?
When it's a jar.
That's swoop registration. We're fucking off on that.
What was that?
Swoop registration.
Yeah, we did all sorts.
Swoop, baby, swoop.
I thought you were gonna say swoop there.
There it is, right. That's what I thought too. That's where I thought he was going with it.
I was doing come on and slam and welcome to the jam.
Come on and slam. To the rest.
Welcome to the jam.
There you go.
Get lost.
Hey there, circle officer. Fuck off. There's Ganondorf.
I'm sorry, do I know you?
I'm here, Mother, but don't you recognize me?
What do you expect when I haven't so much as had a picture of you since you left? Do you know how long I've been
I mean,
trying
you just
to
look
find
in the
you?
mirror and think about 20 years ago.
Possible
Holy
once I
shit,
joined
like
the
she looks
order.
just like her,
Now, what
just
is
20
this
years
about?
older.
Where's Father?
Then you haven't heard. I should know.
Has something happened to him? Are you going to tell me or not?
Your father is dead, Master. It is part of the reason why I was looking for him.
No, he's not. No one's ever fucking dead in this game.
What did you do to him?
Isn't this a lovely reunion?
What did you do?
Already she's flinging insults at me. Tell me, you're one of her friends. Do you treat your mother this way?
I don't have a mother. My mother is dead, if you must know.
Yeah.
Is that so? Well, I'll be joining her soon enough, I suppose.
Holy shit, she's just like your mother.
Actually dying, or is this
She thinks
merely
she's
a
gonna
narrative?
die all the time.
Such sweet things, you say. Perhaps I
This
should
is why
read
she
everything
turned
first
into
before we
Darth
start
Vader.
arguing again.
Because she actually fucking hates her
By
mom.
telling me what you got Father into that killed him.
I hadn't realized
Hate
Jedi was so
also
sweet.
leads to the dark
I
side.
wanted to tell you I brought your father for an expedition. You want to blame me for his death? You never accepted that your father loved going on his treasure hunts, leaving you alone with me. I was always to blame for everything. What else is new? So yes.
Oh my god.
Turn.
I swear to God, it's like somebody.
Turnpike.
No, wait. If you're listening to what she's, saying,
The turnpike leads to hate.
if you're listening to what she's saying, she's like every baby boomer mom.
Dragon, and one of the guides
Just
fled
like
the battle.
going for it.
Your father
I get blamed for everything. Your father just abandoned me to raise you all by myself, and he would go off and have fun. But he was the fun one, so I was the shitbag.
I want you to find it. I want you to bring back his holocron.
Why? So you can sell it.
Is it too much to ask that I have something to remember?
Turnpike leads to anger. Anger leads to hate. Hate
leads to a traffic ticket. Oh.
Traffic ticket. That is suffering. Why don't you get the holocron yourself, Miss Bastila? But you want to find your father's remains, Bastila?
What remains would there be? Great dragons are huge predators, easily able to devour a human, and the desert is a harsh environment. Finding my father's remains would be an even more impossible task than finding his holocron, an ignoble end to a fine man.
As my daughter is quick to point out, I haven't the coin to hire another expedition, nor am I the adventurer my husband was.
It doesn't seem to have anything to do with what she's asking. Are you actually sick, Mother?
What difference does it make to you? None, I'm sure. Just find your father's holocron, and you won't have to worry about me again either way.
That's the kind of
I
response
hope she's
would
dead by the
expect.
time we come back.
Very well. We'll look for the holocron.
Are you serious?
And then we get to
Can't
be like,
promise
oh,
anything.
well, I didn't get
I
to say
believe your
goodbye.
father
It
was
turns out she
ignored
wasn't as much of a
towards
dickhead
the
as
sands.
she appeared.
Oh my
I
god,
would
Al.
choose along that route, dear.
I guess one of the worst things I've ever heard out of you.
Well, you know, maybe she should tone it down.
Maybe you should tone it down.
Yeah. Fucking hell, Alex.
Alright, save.
Okay, fine.
Jackie has declared it is now time for Jeopardy.
It's 11. I'm gonna turn into a pumpkin
That's
soon.
true. 11 o'clock is Jeopardy. Fine, we're done here.
Sorry, guys. But if you want to see some real bullshit, stick around for Jeopardy. Or Family Feud. Either way, it's a bowl full of laughs.